Guys, what's going on? What's going on? And guys, yesterday was International Women's Day, right? You know what I mean? And of course, guys, all these chicks are out here trying to get credit for stuff that they didn't do, right? Trying to act like they somehow couldn't contribute to society. We all know that they didn't, right? You know? What a mess. What an absolute mess. How did we even get here? You know? Absolute mess. Now, guys, give me 1 second here to check one thing. Hold on, guys. Give me a second. 1 second, guys. Hold on. Okay, here we go. Yeah. So, guys, we're gonna talk about these 304s in honor of Women's Day, right? International Women's Day, right?
I am woman, hear me roar, in numbers too big to ignore.
We're gonna talk about women's actual contributions to society, right? Guys, I'm gonna drop the link early, right? Yeah, let's do that, guys. And guys, everyone feel free to come on up, guys. And we're going to talk about the actual major contributions that women have had to society. Okay? We're going all in today, man. We are going all in today. Now, guys, I have a list of things we'll talk about here, right? Because we all know what they actually are, right? And none of them are positive. Steve, what's up, man? Good to see you. As usual, good to see you.
I'm as mad as hell, and I'm not going to take this anymore!
Solid and Grundy, what's up, man? Rajai, how's it going, my friend? Good to see you, good to see you. As usual, right? Let's see here. Give me a second, guys. Mark, what's up, dude? John Carlos here. Rajai says, what have they contributed so far? Well, they did widen the definition of whammon. Yeah, facts, yep. Ali, what's up, man? He's getting his workout on. Adrian the Great, what's up, man? Tim Hicks, it's good to see you guys. Steve is here. Doug MPA is here. Good to see all you guys. Captain Palsy, what's up, man? Guys, yeah, guys. I dropped the link early, so anyone who wants to come on up, right? Because, guys, we are going in tonight. Snowboard, what's up, man?
Hey, man, what's up?
Yeah,
I think
so
Hawk to a Coin was a pretty good female contribution.
Hey, guys, hold on. Top. Now, guys, the first thing that women did was the proliferation of useless degrees. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
On women in 1960. Okay. So, guys, look at this. In the 1960s, the top 10 degrees for women were education, English, foreign languages, home economics, nursing, teaching, and secretarial work, right? I mean, we could have all guessed that, right? Now let's do top 10 degrees for women in 2020. Look at this. Nursing, psychology, business, health professions, biology, education, social sciences, communication, liberal arts, engineering.
Engineering?
Please,
Get
on,
out
guys.
of here, engineering. Social engineering.
Well, they are saying things like IT because there are a lot of girls who will get IT certs because they'll like actually try and make money. So they'll. Here's the thing, guys. When these chicks, okay, they will major. They'll do like a master's in communications, and then realize they're not getting anywhere, and then go and do like an associate's in computer science, and then get into lower level IT jobs. You know what I'm saying? It's not like they're actually doing a bachelor's in computer science, you know, a bachelor's in IT, a master's in IT. You know what I'm saying? So, guys, yeah, these are all basically the same thing.
They've contributed to consumer debt.
The same thing. But guys, look, if you look at these, it's the same thing. Nursing, teaching, education's all the same. But guys, let's look at the increase.
And also, our education is in the toilet. Kids
Yes.
can't even read.
Tuition in college tuition over 20 years. All right, guys, let's look at this. Let's look at the increase in tuition costs, guys. Look at this. So from 2005 to 2025, look at the increase in college tuition, guys. With the more and more women that started going to college, guys, the higher and higher that they started charging for tuition, and it's all useless degrees. Think about it. There would be like, Snowboarder Joe University that started in like 1914, and they had a business program, a nursing program, a mathematics program, a medical school, and then in 2000, oh wait, we're gonna make a communications, criminal justice, and liberal arts. Absolutely, and all the chicks started going there. Look at this. Look at that, guys. Even in-state tuition has gone up. Has basically doubled. Look at that. 48,000 from, at least doubled. Absolute joke. Let's do 30 years. And we can thank women for this. Here you go. Is there a chart? Look at this, guys. Look at this. Here it is. This is perfect. Joe, do you see this? Look at this.
Yep.
1980, 1990. This is when what passed? Affirmative action and all these things that started letting chicks into college.
Yep.
Look at that. Guys, they think that us red pill guys are full of it, right? And we're not. We are not. Gary Raven, what's up, dude? But hold on. Solomon Grundy, hold on. Let's pump the brakes, right? Let's pump the brakes. Joe, cook with me here. Guys, I don't see anything wrong with the MRS degree. Because here's the thing. These chicks are going to college to a major in English, knowing it's useless, and knowing that they're just there to maybe bang and clang a couple of football players, and then find some Poindexter, right? And then marry him and move on in life. But see, they know that they're not going to be out here with some useless degree trying to talk down on all of us men and try and act like they're important.
I am woman, hear me roar, in numbers too big to ignore.
What are you saying?
A lot of it is fear of missing out, of being able to be a hoe.
Yeah.
They get to leave town. If you have a daughter, you want her to go to college in your own town. If they're going to college out of state, it's the train station. You know what I mean?
Come on, ride a train and ride it.
But seriously, that's a part of what they want to go to college for.
At least, well, no, these new chicks don't even want to do an MRS degree. Because they don't even have the plan. They're not even smart enough to say, look, I'm gonna start hanging out by the medical school and batting my eyelashes at a dude. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They don't want to be out here in these streets trying to work like us men. Because I don't knock an MRS degree's hustle, right? Because if you want to be with a successful guy and have a nice life, you go where they're going to be, right? So you go to college, you find the goofiest, Poindexter engineer, surgeon, lawyer, engineer guy. He marries you and you're set. There's nothing wrong with that. But somehow these knuckleheads lost the plot. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Water Star. Yes, Orange Man pulled the funding for Columbia
a lot of
University.
Universities.
Good.
The state where I'm in, it lost $30 million, and they're cutting at least 20% of the staff.
And what I'm saying is, guys, when these schools are not allowing free speech on campus, when they're allowing like any type of open disparaging of any groups, because I'm not even all about the whole mate speech thing, but come on, man. And then also too, when the campus is so far to the left that they're just indoctrinating people, if there's not a healthy exchange of ideas, right? They need to get rid of all those professors and all those administrators.
You're
All of them, dude. I'm
It's
serious.
a monoculture.
Yeah.
Most of them become a monoculture, and they say they want diversity, but never of ideas.
Yep. Yeah, Steve. Yep. They blew it because now, guys, all these suckers who would be around. Hey, Tyler, man, I met this girl on the way to class, bro. She's so hot, bro. She's totally into me, man. I got a job right in engineering school, making 80 grand a year. I'll be making 180 by the time I'm 30, and I just happened to just meet this hot girl, bro. Right? That was their trump card. That was their ace in the hole, and they blew that. You know what I'm saying? Look at that. Let me see. So, guys, look at this. This is when you see what was the amount of men versus women in schools back then. I wouldn't say that it was majority men. Hold on. What percentage of students were male in the 1960s? Okay. In the 60s, 62% of college students were male. And then let's see, in the 70s, 59% were male. And then let's look at the 90s. Oops, sorry. The 90s. In the 90s, 50% of college students were male. And then let's look at the 2000s, right?
Going down.
2000s. There it is. Men dropped to 45%. 45% in the 2000s. Look at this. Where's my...
And I think now it's something like 70-30.
Here it is. Right this. See this? Right when it went majority female, look at the cost. Look at that, guys.
Yeah, that's a great point.
It doubled. It's doubled. And now what is it at today? Guys, what do you think it is today?
I think it's like 70-30, something like that, in favor. So 70% women.
Yeah.
42%. 42% of college students are male. Look at that.
Completely reversed.
And guys, here's the thing. Men aren't falling for this. You mean that you're going to charge me more for the same stuff? You're going to charge me double for the exact same thing that hasn't changed in 30 years? Men are saying no. I don't think so. Only these 304s would fall for this. Kevin, what's up, dude? Tara's here. What's up, man? Kevin says, I know a staff member on a college campus who needs to be removed from payroll. Yeah, there's probably a lot, right? Okay, let's see. Yeah, colleges are gonna offer more lesbian degrees. It's gonna be even more dominant. Vinny, what's up, man? Yeah, guys, cooked, right? Look at this. And now, so guys, let's look at the let's do a
And it's
simple
also
Google search.
If they go to college, it's almost like guaranteed 304 degree.
Yes.
In a way, as well.
Let's do this. Okay, You ready for this? Let's look at the top degrees that women have, okay? Early childhood education, 96%. Communication, disorders, sciences, services, 93%. Family and consumer sciences, what is that even?
I don't even know what that is.
90%. Let's see. Okay, guys, look at this. Top 20 degrees with the highest median salaries. Look at that. 85% male, 81% male, 70% male, 70%. All these lucrative degrees. Look at this. 89%, 81%. Look at that. The majority of the highest earning fields are all male dominated. You have a couple outliers like pharmacy. Let's see. Health and medical prep. Is this like pre-med? I don't even know what that
I don't
means.
even know what that is.
But the only one where it's lower is pharmaceuticals, because you see a lot of female pharmacists.
Yeah, Indians
Right?
and stuff. A lot of
Randy,
female-
what's up, dude? YouTube censors, what's up, man? England's in the house. You know what's funny, guys?
Thanks, Muhammad.
You know what's funny is they talked about oh, Canada has free healthcare. Oh yeah, their healthcare is so much better than ours. Have you seen that it takes like 18 months to see a doctor now?
Yeah.
The average waiting time to see any doctor in Canada is like over a year. Oh, but I thought their healthcare was so much better than ours. Please. Everyone in Canada right now is finally learning.
You've been had. You've been took. You've been hoodwinked, bamboozled, led astray, run amok.
And I'm not saying that our healthcare system's perfect, but you can guarantee, guys, through sheer financial incentive alone, you will never see doctor's visits get that far out, because someone's gonna find a way, because whoever can get the patients in quicker is gonna make more money. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, let's see. Yeah. Well, let's look at the top degrees with young women, right? The most popular majors for women: nursing, liberal arts, general studies. How are you gonna major in general studies, right? Psychology, health professions, business management, marketing, and related. Look at this, guys. Look at that. This is too small. Sorry, guys. Look at this. Look at that, guys. Nursing, master's of legal studies, master's in public health. Look at that. Oh, please. A bachelor's of science. So they're trying to say that a business administration degree can set you on path to be a CEO. Please.
You've been had. You've been took. You've been hoodwinked, bamboozled, led astray, run amok.
Guys, if you believe that, I don't know what you're smoking, dude. Guys, an MBA, even an MBA is not worth the paper that it's printed on at this point, right? Ken, what's up, dude? Sigma, how's it going? Daniel's here. Thunderstruck is here. What's up, man? So, Thunderstruck, I think I'm gonna start watching more hockey. Did you guys see that one black hockey player? He was talking to like Shaq and Barkley and them about why the NBA sucks and like why hockey is so great.
Hockey's a great sport.
Brought to pull up his speech. He said, "Dude, the culture of hockey basically doesn't. You know how like the NBA is boring, and you see guys sitting there on the bench just being lazy and la da da." Because they were talking about when Canada played the United States and they were booing our national anthem. It's like, dude, hockey just doesn't allow for dudes to be lazy and good for nothing, right? These hockey players are taught to leave it there on the ice, no matter what. So, and guys, so of course, inequities in college majors. So, guys, even when they are the dominant group, they still have to find a way to crap on us men. Take, for example, the nursing field. Despite the dominance of women in the area, men earn more than women. The average male nurse makes $5,000 more than a woman. Guys, why would a male nurse make more than a female nurse?
He puts in more time at an equal amount of pay.
Thank you very much. Someone says, "Hey, nurse Colin, hey, you already make $60 an hour. For the next 7 months, we're going to offer free overtime. I mean, unlimited overtime.
I'll take it."
Do you think you're going to see Colin at all for the next 7 months?
Yeah, you won't.
Yeah, where did Colin go? He's at the hospital making that money. Thank you. Yeah. Yes.
And the chick goes to a music festival for 5 days, gets blasted out.
Ridiculous. Guys, nurses can make so much money. But the issue is they feel like they have to be happy at work. You cannot tell me that there's men who are in war zones getting friggin' mortars dropped on them who come home without mental health issues, and these chicks work as a nurse and they're crying. You know what I'm saying? Here's the thing too, guys. Some hospitals you gotta work 36 hours to be considered full time. So you just do like 3 days a week, and that's 36 hours of 12-hour shifts, and then these girls will just take the rest of the week off.
Yeah.
Yep.
What are you doing? Or like these girls, I don't want to be a traveling nurse. Are you stupid? Why? Because
it's like
other
an awesome
nurses
job.
treat you like crap. There's traveling nurses, guys, making $5,700 a week. Guys, they would have to be beating me up with a baseball bat for me to take that deal. And even then, just don't have the bat wrapped in barbed wire, and I'll come back for more. To make $5,700 a week? Are you? Let's do the math.
And you get to see new places too.
Let's do the math. Guys, that's $273,000 a year.
Dang.
It's not what would I do for $273,000. It's what wouldn't I do for $273,000 a year. Thunderstruck with the $10, man. Appreciate that, my friend. Let me see. Thanks for the $10, man. And he said he has a Clown World shirt. Appreciate that, man.
Seriously. Garlic croutons, dude.
look at that, man. Okay, so guys. Public health. Once again, men will move. Men will ask for raises more, right? And of course, they go onto the gender pay gap, guys. Please, but yeah, guys, that's the first contribution that these modern women have made. Is more expensive college, more student loan debt, guys. Here, let's touch on student loan debt. Women's student loan debt. Okay, that women hold 67%. I thought it was 75%. I think it's 75%.
I thought
right?
it was too.
And this is at $1 trillion, right? Oh no! So this is $929 billion of that $1 trillion. So women hold 2/3 of the country's $1.54 trillion in debt.
Man.
Look at that. Look at that, guys. So, guys, happy Women's Day. All right, guys, now, let me see here. Okay, so the other thing that they've added, guys. So the next thing to talk about here, and where are we? Guys, I did drop the link for anyone else who wants to come on up, guys. So feel free, right? Is the boss babe thing, right? All the you know, the
The streets. I'm a bitch from the streets. I get the money. I get that money. Bitch, give me what you got.
right? Because guys, we're talking about school, so school thing, and you know what this leads to, guys? Hold on, I have a clip here. Hold on. Let's see here. Now they're all stressed out. Now they're all pissed off because they're trying to work all these hours, right? Here you go.
Let's talk about stress and anxiety in the workplace. There was a season in my career where I was actually on Xanax, and my mother made me get off because she said it was addicting. I then switched to anxiety medicine called clonazepam. I've had a heart palpitation. I have actually skipped a period due to stress. Sorry, guys. There have been times when I gained a bunch of weight due to stress. I was eating a lot more sugar and drinking a lot more wine due to stress. I was snapping at my spouse because I was frustrated and angry about...
Whoa, wait a second.
That's your partner.
This chick is married? She's married. Why? Guys,
She looks like
Kevin.
Predator.
We're going to talk about those Beyonce tickets because I was going to make a video about that. These chicks whining about Beyonce tickets. Guys, we're going to talk about consumerism too. Don't worry. Yeah, remind me because we'll talk about... Matter of fact, we'll actually hit on that.
Taylor Swift ones are like $5,000.
But yeah, here's the thing. Taylor Swift fans are all these middle class white chicks who have their boyfriends, husbands, or dads to buy tickets. You think that freaking Keisha has some money for this? Yeah, and all these chicks are on the internet whining about Beyonce tickets.
I'ma kill your bitch ass bitch.
Look at that, man. Look at that. So, guys, okay, I need you to put a 1 in the chat if you would avoid this knucklehead right here like the plague, right? Come on, man. A B-dub with these raptor claws is bad enough, right? But she's on antidepressants and stressed out.
Run! Go! Get to the chopper!
She looks like Predator, so that was suiting.
Some of the things that were going on at work, I was walking around just angry and mad at the world due to stress. I had emotions and feelings of jealousy and envy because other people around me were being blessed and I was in an environment that was stressful. I have felt forgotten by God due to stress, and I made a decision that that's not going to be the life that I want to live. And if that's you right now, I need you to make a decision with me that that's not the life that you're going to live. I'm actually going to share a scripture with you that helps me make...
There it is, guys. There it is, right? There it is. Right there, guys. Right there. We knew what that was. We knew this was coming, right? And guys, this is another thing. Hold on. Let me make a note of this. Right? Right? Because, guys, this fake Christianity, right? This Christian feminism, right? That's another thing that they've that they've added, right? And a lot of these churches fall because they know that women put more money on the collection plate.
Yep.
You know what I mean? A new disciple of Pastor Clap Cheeks. Look at that, man.
Manage my stress and anxiety in the workplace. So let's get to it.
Here we go.
Philippians 4:6 says, do not be anxious about...
I can't, guys. I can't.
Yeah, don't even...
I can't. Guys, I can't. Matter of fact, hold on. Matter of fact, guys, hold on. There was one woman who... Hold on, let's see. Hold on, guys.
If you want heaven in your home, do not let hell...
Hold on. This isn't her.
Ladies, do not be surprised if the closer you get to God, the more you start to show off and display your love for God, the more modestly you start dressing, the more modestly you start acting.
Yeah, right.
If they do not attract to you anymore. And I'm saying this from personal experience. Now, you all know I have a boyfriend, but I also have noticed a big drastic difference between when I...
A Jurassic difference? Like Jurassic Park?
wasn't walking with God and when I started walking with God. When I tell you my male like interactions went from this to literally this, it happens, ladies. Now let's kind of break into it. When you are living for the world and you are being a woman who is in the world and you are dressing unmodestly and you are living certain lifestyles and you are carrying yourself certain ways, the spirits and men that are attracted to the chaos and, you know, the seduction in you are going to attract to you. So a man who's walking around with all his demons that are attracted to the demons that you have in you, they click, baby.
Jesus, that clicking in my ears. Oh God. Oh no. But guys, this is Christian feminism, guys. It's all one big grift that either women pull on each other or Pastor Porkchop pulls on them to try and get that money. That's why, and it all started with the black church. That's why you see nothing but bastard kids, right? Old people, Pastor Porkchop, and the choir director. You know what I'm saying? What an absolute joke. What an absolute joke, man.
And she probably heard that like last week, and now she's acting like she, you know, invented it.
Look at that.
It's the first of the month, so let me give you some Christian girl big sis advice. Number one, there is no such thing as a Christian situationship. If you don't know if that man is downright bad for you, he's your brother in Christ. Leave him alone. Stop watching pornography. You're literally robbing God of his full design of sexuality. Just because you're in your mid to later 20s and you're not married and you don't have a boyfriend doesn't mean that you're missing out on anything. Being hidden by the Lord is truly a gift.
Listen to that cat right there. Hold on, guys. Hold on. You know what? I was going to put this topic off, but let's just... Guys, what part of the Bible says to wait to friggin' be in your late 20s, early 30s, early 40s and not be married? Guys, a woman's not supposed to be uncovered. You know what I'm saying? You're supposed to go from your father's house to your husband's house. You're supposed to submit to the Christ and your husband. That's how it works. An uncovered woman is not good at all. This is this Christian feminism, guys. Right here. Right here. Clown world.
And if you keep running from that idea and that fact, you're going to spend your whole life thinking the grass is greener on the other side when actually you're really blessed to have the sacred time with the Lord. Stop judging other women for dressing immodestly. They're on a journey themselves.
Somebody fucking say something. Guys.
She just contradicted herself.
Whiteout. Here's the thing. He says there's no number of years to marry in the Bible. Dude.
There's not, but they would say sooner.
Yes, you're supposed to be married sooner than later.
Like, maybe like after 16 is.
Yes, and you're supposed to like leave and cleave.
Yeah. No hymen, no diamond.
Exactly. This is the last 67 years are the only time in history, in the West is the only place in the world where people delay marriage and children. Absolutely insane. Come on, man. Guys, make sure to drop a like on the stream. I'd appreciate that. Hold on, guys, because when we hit either 10 super chats or 100 likes, guys, we will go to 3 or 4 TikTok as usual because, you know. But yeah.
And that's the way a woman kind of should want to be wired, too, without it being related to the Bible at all.
But here's the thing. It's what Kevin Samuel says. What do you want out of life, right? You have the best chance of meeting the best guy and getting the best results if marriage and children are your ultimate goal when you're younger. That's how it works.
Yeah.
That's how it works. And these chicks can lie to themselves all that they want, but this is Christian feminism, guys. Right? This is them saying, oh, to hell with all the traditions. People for the last 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,000 years didn't know anything, right? The traditions and systems that actually built societies They don't know anything. Come on, man.
They only give up like
Come
bubble
alongside
gum on Lent and stuff.
Yeah.
They don't really like take anything serious.
Yep.
and support them and love on them, don't judge them. It's rude.
Please.
Dressing modestly on the outside is not where you start. It starts inward. If your inward heart posture towards God looks like Shrek's swamp, you're not going to
Shut up. Guys.
She looks like Shrek.
I can't, guys. I can't. Right, and all these
Oh man, you're a mean one, Mr. Grinch.
You've been hoodwinked, bamboozled, led astray, run amok.
Guys, come on! A girl on fire for Jesus looking like this?
The lie detector determined that was a lie.
Yo, look, he said, oompa, loompa, doopa dee dee. I got the
Joker's here.
Yo, guys, look at that. Guys, drop a like on the stream. I'd appreciate that, right? And guys, so for all you guys who just joined, International Women's Day was yesterday, guys, and we're talking about the real contributions that women have made, right? Increased tuition costs, useless degrees. Matter of fact, guys, here, I'm going to go down my list here. Everyone in the chat, and then Joe and Colin add to the list, all right? We have useless degrees. We have debt. We have body count, diseases, bastard kids, wokeness / transformers, and fake Christianity, right?
Yeah, OF. It's not created by women, but they
OF
operates from them.
Yep, facts.
Yep. What about that one girl who was gonna she made some blood transfusion thing and it was all a complete lie. I'm trying to remember her name.
Elizabeth
you know what I'm talking about? And they were she's a powerful woman. She was just ripping everyone off.
Here's a list of things that I no longer partake in.
Oh my God.
The streets. I'm a bitch from the streets. I get that money. I get that money. Bitch, give me what you got.
Clown world. Look at this knucklehead right here. Look at this.
As a 22-year-old Christian, cursing. I do not curse. And you're looking.
Oh, please, yeah.
Guys, if she doesn't curse, then
she has one drink, she pops
yeah,
off.
they're freaking,
crazy,
I'm the king of England, man.
And somebody who used to curse up a storm, okay? I used to be one of those fluent curses that they talk about. The ones that curse real good. Yeah, I used to be one of those. But the Bible speaks on how you cannot curse and speak blessings out of the same mouth. And it's just that on that. I don't curse. Drinking and smoking.
Oh, please.
I'm surprised she's not hitting a vape as she's saying it.
Come on.
Now, I was never typically a smoker. I just did it to look cool, and it wasn't cool. But I don't drink. I was a heavy drinker. I kind of covered up all of my issues and my emotions with drinking for a very long time.
And she's doing this while she's driving, guys.
Yeah.
Look at how much she's taking her eyes off the road.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't drink. We always bring up the scripture.
She can't see worth a damn.
The Bible say you can drink but don't get drunk. Gossip. I do not gossip.
You've been had. You've been took. You've been hoodwinked, bamboozled, led astray, run amok.
Yo, she's trying to say a B-dub who doesn't gossip?
So you don't go to work?
Come on, guys. Come on. Guys, what are... Guys, come on. Rate the Lulu level. Come on, man.
It's over 9,000.
There's no way. There's no way this knucklehead right here can stop herself from gossiping.
You stupid woman.
You could be gossiping and not even know that you're gossiping. So that is pretty hard. But what I did to block out gossiping is I don't talk much.
As she's yapping her big trap on TikTok.
Stop the cap.
Come
Don't
on.
talk much because when you start over talking, you start seeing it. So I don't talk much. I watch those who's around me, and people know not to even come to me with gospel. Amen. Listening to secular music, y'all. This was a huge one for me. Okay, this was big for me because I love me some Jasmine Sullivan. Okay, love me some Jasmine. And this was so hard for me. I think this was about a year ago. I was on a fast, and I just heard the Lord say, delete all of that secular music out your phone. All of it. So I went and deleted all the rap. I'm talking about I went and deleted all the NBA Young Bucks. I'm like, I don't want to hear him no way. I deleted Ride Wave, all type of stuff. So the Lord said, I'm talking about all of it. Oh, I was so hurt. But once
Someone
I
put
realized
EBT
that all
Warrior
of those
Princess.
songs were
Dante's Inferno.
I am Jedi. What's up, dude?
Oh my god.
Oh no. Let's see. Who do I miss? Maddie, what's up, man? Maddie's from Australia. Yo, guys, give Maddie and anyone else from Australia, the UK, New Zealand, and Canada, guys, give them a round of applause in the chat, dude. Straight up, dude. I'm dead serious. Guys, New Zealand, Australia, the UK, effing is hellholes at this point.
Yeah.
So the fact that any of these guys can make it 48 hours, man, is a freaking monumental task, you know?
I hope you're running your VPN right now.
Straight
Once
up.
I realized how deep it was, oh my goodness. I don't listen to nothing but gospel. I was huge on blues. I used to listen to blues, R&B. I wasn't too much a rap person anyways, but I had to delete all of this stuff. I only listen to gospel. 6. Now, this one was huge.
I bet it was.
You tell her she's a goddamn whore.
Once I realized how sex was blinding me spiritually, I was blind. I could not see anything. I could not hear from God. I was confused. It just threw me all over the place.
Tyrone threw her all over the place.
Once I realized what sex was doing to me and what evil covenants it was forming, it was a no for me. You really have to get down to the nitty gritty of this stuff.
Now, guys, that's another thing that people use. They use the term like curse in the Bible as like how we using cuss words. Guys, that's not the same thing, right? Like an F-bomb is not the same as actually throwing a curse at a person. Meaning, like, you would actually... You guys remember in, like, Romeo and Juliet, he said, a curse on both your houses. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's how they would curse each other back in the day. They wouldn't swear at each other.
It's
you know
like
what I'm saying?
praying for ill will to happen to somebody, essentially.
Yes, that's cursing someone, you know? So, let me see. Glenn, what's up, man? Who did I miss? Monk Guy, what's up, man? Randy's here, what's up, guys? And then, guys, hold on. Here we go. Guys, okay, all these chicks,
Y'all, it is literally past midnight, but like my wheels are turning in my brain right now, so we're gonna talk.
That's because Nug just left, right?
Last couple of months, I haven't been really filming a lot of like relationship, dating, sit down videos because I didn't want to talk about it so much to the point where you guys would think that I was desperate. But one thing I'm going to be very open and
she's not desperate, right? Right, guys?
Transparent about as a Christian girl, as a Christian woman of God, is that I am bored of being single. I've been single for a little bit over 2 years, and it's really starting to catch up to me now.
Guys, here's the thing about Christian women, right? This is why you see in like third world countries, Christian women, Muslim women, they're always married. You know what I'm saying? Because they see a spouse in the same priority as they see food, water. Traditional women, they rank marriage and relationships and children that high right? So this chick is not traditional. She's been single for 2 years. Lord knows how old she is, right? She probably got 400,000 miles and 2 accidents on the Carfax. You know what I'm saying? Please.
Now I'm like, my brain is really been that long. And I just want to remind the Christian girlies that it is okay to be bored in singleness, and it's something that's
there it is. See, right there. What does the Bible say? Be fruitful and multiply. Guys, this right here, this is one of the most dangerous, insidious things about modern society. Because guys, it used to be that the church, the mosque, the synagogue, they were the places where people in the neighborhood they would go to get traditional values. Now this feminism stuff has infiltrated even mosques. You see even Muslim girls around here with friggin' wearing a hijab saying,
I am woman, hear me roar, in numbers too big to ignore.
How does that even work? How?
There's a huge difference between being bored and choosing the first person that comes to you, and being bored and still choosing to wait on the Lord. The best thing that you can do during this time is to present your desires to the Lord, because it's really easy to wallow in the valley of sadness because you've been single for such a long time, or because no one's paying attention to you. And it's even possible for you to fall into lust and like fantasies with people that you used to talk to, just because you're bored. Today was the first time.
Now, you're calling Joe. What's the major issue with her argument? Right? That's, if you look at the whole biblical term of story of Ruth and Boaz, right? Like, you guys know the whole story?
No.
So like Ruth was like out and about, and like Boaz, who's her husband, heaped upon her, right? So like she was out there to be found, right? Like this isn't where she's telling chicks to take a passive approach to marriage relationships, right? Whereas just like we talked about the MRS degree, guys, I have no problem with the MRS degree, because that's chicks going out and saying, look, I want to marry a guy who's going to probably be rich, so I'm going to spend freshman year, sophomore year majoring in English, barely having any homework, and letting the whole basketball team, right? And then I'm going to go, you know what I'm saying? Have the whole, you know what I'm saying? And then junior year and senior year, they start hanging out around the engineering school, hanging out around the medical school, right? They a lot of these white chicks, Asian girls, Indian girls, they are very, very active in how they date. They aren't just passive, right? They're out there trying to get these dudes. They know they have to compete. And this is how women have always been. If you're in the village, right? Back in the day, and you knew that the chieftain's son or the friggin' the head merchant's son was a eligible bachelor, the women would see where he was and they would be around him all the time.
And then their idea of flirting was like go and drop a handkerchief.
Thank you very much.
Pick it up and stuff like that. That doesn't happen no more.
Not at all. Not at all. They say, "Oh, God's gonna send me my husband." No. What's he gonna do? Kick in your door? That's not how it works. And this is Christian feminism. This is one of the biggest things that these women have contributed to society. And guys, all right, Joe, Colin, snowboard, cook with me, answer this question. Chicken or the egg? Do you think that it was the Joel Osteen prosperity gospel stuff first? Or do you think that the women moved towards this and the pastor pork chops and TDJs and Joel Osteen, they ran with it to get more money? What do you think happened first?
They'll let the 304s in to put the money in.
No.
100%.
But do you think that the women's minds changed in the church reacted, or do you think that the church changed first to do this?
The church changed first.
The church changed first, I would say.
Okay. Joe, what do you
Because
think?
of the first one who brought it, that whole prosperity gospel. I'm sure you know that I was Ike something, like an Indian looking guy. He brought the prosperity. So the church changed first in terms of going in that direction.
Okay.
And everybody gravitated towards it. So men and women.
What's a good grift?
Yeah, they want that private jet, like Creflo Dolphin.
Jesus wants you to have.
I can't use my old private jet. I can't use it anymore. I need a new private jet so I can get closer to God. My old private jet only goes 620 miles per hour. I need my new one to go 675 miles per hour.
Remember when Joel Osteen kicked everyone out of his church and there was like the hurricane? He's like, you can't even stay in the church, you animals.
Nah. Well, yeah, Steve, it's kind of an aside, but when I look deeper into it, he couldn't have anybody. It was a mold situation, and it was flooded itself, so he couldn't store anybody in there. So it was a big issue in terms of actually storing people there. Otherwise, it would have been like dysentery and stuff like that. So it was for those issues. But that's the narrative that they pushed for years. I think that was unfair on him.
I just think his wife is creepy looking. You know what I'm saying? Like,
fine.
no, but hold on, Joel Osteen wife. She kind of has that look of the beast in her eyes. Look at her eyes, bro.
God.
Look at her eyes. Look at that.
Oh my
look
God.
at that, guys. Look,
That's Bride of Chucky.
Look, guys.
That's Bride of Chucky.
Look at those eyes. There's just something about those eyes. I just can't, dude. I just can't. It's so she's expressive. She's just so unsettling. Like everywhere, every angle, she's just like, oh,
yeah, no, that's
your mother sucks cocks in hell. You know what I mean? Look at every angle, guys. She's unsettling to look at. And she's not an unattractive chick, but just those eyes are just so creepy.
But to be fair, Joel Osteen has the same look. He has the same expressive.
Yeah, he has that same. Yeah,
so they go together, right?
He kind of has that like
that Kool-Aid smile, that Colgate smile.
With this suit is some OJ gloves and a cleaver. You know what I'm saying? He could be the villain in a horror movie. You know what I mean? So, yikes, man. But yeah, this Christian feminism, though, man, this is one of the biggest, most destructive things that these chicks have contributed to modern day society, and a lot of it. And I'm kind of having an aha moment.
It's the church simping as well.
They've turned the church into a female echo chamber. That's all they've done. They've turned the most patriarchal building, like the most patriarchal environment in the West, into a pro-female echo chamber. Who was saying something, Joe? That was you?
I was about to say I go to these churches, and it is eerie. Like you play that when I go into every time I go to the church, and it got worse every year, and I've been going for the last 2 years sporadically, but even recently, it's not unusual for me to be the only male there out of 30 or 40 women. And that, hey, listen, there's a reason why a lot of guys who are single go to the churches. I can see where they can take advantage, because it's almost like the spotlight is on you. It should be on the message, right? It should be on the pastor and what he's preaching, but he's the only other male beside myself. But he's married. So they're going to look at him. He's like the kind of placate.
And we all know what Joe is doing with all these desperate chicks.
Give them a little bit of spiritual enlightenment.
I hang out in the back. Listen, I dress inconspicuously. I dress like an all black. I try to hide myself, but I can't hide myself enough from
Yeah.
they keep it's just the strangest thing, man. They looking at you and then they kind of come at you during church after service and they're pulling on you and it's like, so
And heaven help if you show one of them attention and then they all come after each
then
other.
they do come at you. They snatch them. So I stopped going because it's too much. Now a lot of guys are like, oh, that's heaven. It's actually, but that's the delusion that they tell themselves they're waiting for the guy to come around. And as a result, you have guys who may not look as you have older men, right? Guys who may not look a certain way to their liking, or they're not up to a certain standard that they have in their head about what the man of God should be. But then I walk in and I don't claim to be a man of God. I'm just like being myself. And they see the same guy that other women in the world see. So they don't know me, Adam, from Eve, no pun intended. But they just see, oh, he looks like he could be, I'm just tall, dark, and handsome. But you're thinking the same way a worldly woman would think.
Yeah, but
so
where
that's how they think.
out the most in church is in these singles ministries where it's nothing but chicks. How do you have a singles ministry?
But sometimes they assume he's a simp too, that they can take advantage of. Because there's a Bible church down the road from me, and I was considering to going into it once. Actually, I'm not really very religious. I was raised religious though. And it was it happened to be like a men's group night, and they were the biggest simps, and it was like horrible. And I just
because they're all trad
I was like, I'm not going to learn anything from this.
Yeah, not at all. Because here's the thing, and guys, this is why I honestly believe that Andrew Wilson is single-handedly bringing a lot of young men to Christianity, right? Because they have never heard a guy speak the way that he speaks from a Christian standpoint. Right?
His name is Andrew Wilson.
Yeah, Andrew Wilson. Yeah, he's an Orthodox Christian. No, he's a white guy.
Yeah, he's a white guy.
But his
I've
channel.
seen him before, Joe. I just don't know his name.
The Crucible. Is what is like in the top 10 most super chatted channels on Earth. It's the fastest growing debate channel there is. Right, and he talks about everything from a Christian worldview. Guys, Andrew Wilson to me, like I say, I'm not religious. What I'm saying is, if anyone that would ever come close to convincing me at all, it would be someone like him. Because, guys, it went from the...
He's like the Christopher Hitchens of, like, Christianity. Kind
but,
of.
guys, because it went from... Hold on, what's his name? Pat Robertson? That's his name, right? These guys, hello there.
They suck,
Now we're going to talk about Jesus, right? And then who else? Who is the other guy, the older guy that, I have sinned against you? Who's that? That was Ted Haggerty, right?
Something like
Ted Haggard, right?
This guy has the demon eyes, too.
Yeah, all these guys were all these
He wants a new jet.
Yeah, Mr.
Yeah, he wants a new jet. Yeah.
I have to be nice. Yeah. Jimmy Swagger, right? Swagger.
Almost all of them, really.
All the I have sinned against you.
Very theatrical, very emotional,
but they were
that's what women
always
like to say.
trying to be Mr. Nice Guy. Even when they were, and we cast out, they were still. So then what happened was, where's the guys? Who was an example of the? Hold on. Then we started getting guys like this.
Like,
yeah, bro.
Yeah.
I'm like rad for Jesus, bro.
Yeah.
Right? I'm metal for Jesus, bro. You know what I mean?
They play an acoustic guitar.
Yeah.
Or the opposite extreme of the guys that you just showed. So you have the one pendulum swinging this way, the pendulum swinging too far the other way.
Look at this.
And that's the result of it. And it's not.
But then
it's the tattoo preacher.
There you go.
Guys like him.
Yeah. Perfect.
Yeah.
Pastor hipster. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Look at this.
Click on that.
Look, this here.
The San Francisco Bridge is like homeless. There's homeless people dying under the bridge and the tattoo.
Get your money back. Now, what is this?
It's like demonic looking.
But here's the thing, guys. But here's the thing. Okay, so guys, look at this. But when they started letting in the weirdos like this, they started letting in this. This was the next step,
That's a
right?
good point.
Rachel Maddow.
This was the next step, guys. Right? Look at this.
That's not her. That's
Look at
funny.
this.
Though.
You know what I mean? This is what this is
Even
what it
in
is.
the Catholic Church, which is
Look at this.
supposed to be even more
This
conservative.
guy is a pastor.
I'm sorry,
This guy, Pastor, was it Nick?
Pastor Junkie?
Shaboka. Look at this guy.
Oh my god.
Yo, do they have free needles on the collection plates? Like, what is going on? Guys, this, I'm telling you, when women started getting positions of power in the church, or when they started catering to the, look, guys, Walk just had to show up
this guy,
for this shit.
And this
What's
guy
up, Walk?
cleans up the church, too.
What's going on?
Look at that. The foolishness starts and Walk just appears out of nowhere.
Like the bat signal to me.
Yo, hey Walk. So what we're talking about, because yesterday was International Women's Day, right? We're talking about what women's actual contributions have been for society. So we talked about useless degrees, an increase in tuition costs over 200%, like 130% of that was from 2000 to now, when women started being the majority of college students. And then we briefly touched on workplace stress, and now we're talking about Christian feminism, right? Where the feminists have invaded the church. The church is catering now towards these chicks, and then you went from the Jimmy Swagger, the I have sinned against you, right, to now these like, yeah, I got tattoos for Jesus, bro. These like dudes, and now straight from that led to this.
Oh, let's not forget about the lesbian pastors who are trying to get everybody to accept the transgender, saying that they sucking dick for Jesus.
Yeah.
Lesbian.
Listen, this is a pastor.
Come
on,
man.
Yeah. you knew the church had failed when they had a lesbian pope.
Look at this. Look at this. 10 ways that your tattoo can be a testimony?
You've been had. You've been
hoodwinked.
You've been hoodwinked. Bamboozled. Led astray. Run amok.
Look at this. Who's Joyce Meyer? Is she a tattoo? I mean, some pastor also. She's got a tattoo and she's like 1,000 years old?
Yeah.
What is going?
And she claims to be like very old school as well. I've seen her speak before, actually.
This guy got a tattoo of the Pope?
Oh
Aren't
my
Catholics
God.
not supposed to get tattoos?
Well, you got to remember
that's the worst Pope we've ever had, too.
So you got to understand the reason why women get tattoos is because they're attracted to the bad boys who get the tattoos, right? And one of the first tattoos that the bad boys started getting was like everybody had to get a cross, right?
Yeah. Yep.
A cross across their back or on their shoulder or on their bicep or somewhere. It was a cross. So then the 304 started getting them.
Yeah, and we all know why. The number one reason why 304s get a lot of tattoos, right?
And I'm just trying to tell you that I have mental health issues. I'm extremely distraught.
And you know,
I feel like my whole life is ending.
Guys, hold on. Did you guys see the video that I dropped about the delusional single moms, the first chick, where she said that she was single for 5 months and she got tattoos on her face?
Yeah, dude, that's wild.
Yo,
she had tattoos on both sides of her face.
Both sides of her face. Matt, here, guys, someone talking, I will bring that one up while someone's
Yeah, because I have another point similar to this is I used to listen to like Dennis Prager a lot, who's Jewish, and he's a huge simp too, and encourages a lot of that. He wrote a book, Happy Wife, Happy Life.
Who did?
Dennis Prager.
Is that the Prager U that everybody's always
Prager U guy? Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, he's heavily Jewish.
He is Jewish.
Or
Small
hat.
hat.
He is Jewish.
Thank
Small
you.
hat.
Thank you. Small hat, guys.
I don't really know how they operate, but I would assume that it always was patriarchal.
But hold on,
Patriarchy.
guys. Did you guys see Top G? He was on the Hodge Twins podcast.
I don't even know who Top G is. Yeah, no, I don't know him.
Yeah, Tate. Anyways, dude.
Oh,
watch
okay.
it. It's 3 hours of sheer hilarity. And he was like, the West is falling because he goes, in general, white dudes are the only ones who listen to women en masse. He goes, you go to India, you go to friggin' Africa, you go to the Middle East, they ain't playing that. But he goes, for some reason, this switch just flipped in the last like 70 years, and all the white guys are like, duh, okay, honey. And now the West is crashing, and he is correct. He is correct. Because here's this chick. Guys, you may have seen her before, but guys, I still can't believe this. Here you go.
Separated for 6 months now, and let me tell you guys, my manic phase coming out of this situation is not a hoe phase. I do not have the desire to be a hoe right now. There is no roster.
Right now.
I have zero numbers in my phone. Nobody
hour.
texting me, talking to
I mean,
me.
who believes that?
Lie detector determined that was a lie.
Come on. You know
She shouldn't
she's
have to
friggin-
say that. If it
Yeah,
I bet
She's talking with her hands.
I bet she sucked a dick like 30 seconds after this video ended.
Yeah, she has friggin' because she looks like
She's in the passenger
like
seat. Yeah.
Like she's like half Asian or something. So long Wang was
long dong.
Yeah, long dong.
She's in the drive-through at McGoblin's right now, ordering a 9-incher.
Look at this.
To me, none of that. But what I have been doing is getting tattooed every single chance I can get.
Look at that.
When I have any little bit of free time and they're not just like tattoos. They are like Scandi ones, ones that make you think like, are you okay? For instance, I got my face tattooed.
Look at that! What? Hey guys, this is a type of chick, guys, because she's a pretty girl. If you see this chick on a Tinder app, yo, you better keep swiping because she's cute. Especially for having 4 kids. But she's not gonna put the kids. She's not gonna show the tattoos or the Xanax on her profile. You won't find out about that until it's too late. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, she's gonna hide all those tattoos. You'll be able to see the hand tattoos like immediately upon like first date, but she's gonna hide those face tattoos.
Exactly.
She even got them strategically placed just so she could hide them.
Yeah.
Guys, and this is why, if you smash these chicks like this, guys, telling you.
Who is this guy?
So I was thinking about this the other day, yo.
Can you imagine Collins done smashing and she's like, where you going? And he goes,
I was thinking about this other day. You have a lot of foreign men that come here, right? And they come here to make money. I get that, right?
Mm-hmm.
But then they come here and their end goal is to marry an American woman. Like, why would you want to marry a masculine whore, right? When the women of your country are more feminine, they're more fit, they don't have as much mental trauma as American women. Like, why is your goal the 304 with mental illness?
Because they'll put up with. Because look, think about how much the horrible conditions that men can put up with, right? Think about it. There's men in war zones. There's men trapped in mines. There's men on whatever. All a guy has to do is find some beluga-sized chick, marry her, and put up with her mouth for like a year and a half, and then get his citizenship or get his resident card, and he's out of there. That's how it works. It happens all the time. So whenever you see a big 300-pound beat up with Mambutu from freaking Namibia, that's what homeboy's doing. He sees the light at the end of the tunnel. You know what I'm saying?
So
I must make it one more day.
As you
I do not want to go back to my country.
Cook me for a second. So my sister had bad friend in high school, right? I wanted to smash this chick so bad in high school. Wouldn't give me the time of day because she was messing with grown-ups, like older dudes who had cars. They were like 20s, right? I couldn't compete with that. So after we graduated high school, you know, she was still kind of hot. She was on a decline then, like around 25, right? Yeah, on a decline then. So I finally got a chance to smash, right? And after I smashed, she got pregnant. But it wasn't by me. I didn't know she was smashing like this African dude, right? So she ended up marrying the African dude, right? Dude, I came home from the Navy on leave one time, right? I walked to my mom's living room, and there's this huge girl in my mom's living room, and she called my first name and said, "Hey," and like gave me this like smile.
She said.
No, it's that I'm gonna butter your biscuit, right? And like I'm looking at, like I didn't recognize her, so I just kept walking. I didn't say anything, and then my mother told me who it was. I was like, "Holy shit!" Dude, she was like 3 times my size.
Oh no!
I was embarrassed to have smashed her. But anyway, the African that knocked her up and that she married, dude, he literally waited like 4 years.
Yeah.
When he got his citizenship, he said, "F you and that kid, I'm out."
Yep, that's what that Kendra G is dealing with.
What a touching tale.
That's what Kendra G is doing. Kendra G's talking all this mess and showed her ass on Kevin Samuels. No, she's with some young African dude.
Stop. That explains it.
Kendra G's like 46, and this guy is like 29 or 30.
Dude,
you know what I'm
see
saying?
how horrible she looks without that makeup and them filters?
Yeah, dude.
And that wig?
Boy, yeah.
Oh my god, dude, it's like the Crypt Keeper. I'm not even playing.
Not too long ago.
Look at that. Why would you do such a stupid thing?
What's it say? 304?
Messed with them. I kind of want another little face tattoo. Maybe that's next. I did get my hand tattooed.
Ah, look at that.
And then today I had the tiniest bit of free time. So you know what I did? I got my other hand tattooed.
No, that's lovely.
Yeah. She's an attractive woman, and she just made herself look like a
herself.
Good time management.
She has 4 kids too. That's how you know that.
Hold on, she has 4 kids?
Yeah.
I didn't see that part about the video.
Yeah, that she started early. You know what I'm saying? Because guys, there were some chicks that I saw some Hispanic chicks, you know, because they have down in Texas, they have kids young. You see, like 15, 23, 22-year-old chicks that had kids, and like, you have how many kids, really? So
yeah, they start having kids in high school. They actually have in Texas and Oklahoma. They actually have daycare centers in the high school.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
I'm not even joking. I'm not joking. I'm not joking. And I was talking to one counselor at a 7-Eleven one time, and she said there was a girl that was in 11th grade that was having her 2nd kid already.
Yeah, yep. A friend of mine that I used to work with, so his wife, he got the only good one because his wife, she was Hispanic from San Antonio, and she was fine, right? But all the rest of her sisters, yikes, they got the bad genes, you know. But she was the only one that like made it out. You know what I'm saying? Because she made it through medical school, and then he was in the Army. He was a drill instructor, and then so he went into hospital management. So all the rest of her sisters had kids when they were like 16, 20, 19. Her sister was 16 and was having her 2nd kid.
I can believe it.
16 years old.
So cute. Like, my hands are so cute. I'm obsessed.
No, they're not.
No, they're not.
That was a lie.
Obsessed with them. So I highly recommend if you're going through a breakup, a separation, don't go through a whole thing. Just go through
It's like Jay-Z saying, "I'm so handsome."
I know, right? Please.
It's like cute to
Joe
who?
Camel over there, right? Come on, man. What are you talking, guys? Here's the thing.
Other
And
women's
she did a
opinions
favor
about your
to get
appearance
those
matter.
done,
If your
for sure.
attention is attracted to other man, I don't understand.
Just go through
Anyway.
it.
Well, here's the thing, guys. Here's the thing.
it. Just go through it.
Her advice here is fundamentally flawed in that, guys. If you're 304ing it up, right, that's not outwardly visible. If you're getting tattoos, that's a visible mark of you being crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like like if you look like a freaking copy of X-Men 100 by the time that you're done, how are your dating prospects gonna go? Well, she's cooked because she has four kids, so she's bound for a nug anyways. What I'm saying is that any chick who had a breakup that might have a low body count. Well, come on, but
Should
you know
deal
what I'm
with it in
saying?
a healthy manner, not
Well, let's just say that it's a choice of 304ing it up or getting tattoos. A 304ing moment, you can still trick Poindexter into thinking that you haven't spent the last 8 months smashing all these dudes. You know what I'm saying?
And let's be real. Nothing is going to stop them from 304.
Yeah,
Nothing.
facts.
Yeah. So they're just going to 304 and tattoo.
Yeah, she's done both.
Yep. So guys, okay, so
But
let's
I
talk
would
about...
say this: if they are tattooing, they definitely were 304ing.
Yeah,
she's trying to say
facts.
that this is not the case.
Yeah,
goes hand in hand.
Yeah.
No.
I had a coworker I pissed off one time. I told him he was dating this chick who had like full sleeves on both arms, neck tattoos, and like I'm like, dude, you make $100,000 and this is who you bring to work to try to show off as a girl. But anyway, I'm like, one day he was alone. I told him, I was like, a woman's bank account is directly inverse to the amount of tattoos that she has.
Yeah.
He's like, what do you mean by that? I was like, the more tattoos they have, the broker they are. He's like, that's not true. Dude, he got so pissed off.
Okay. So guys, all these chicks now, they're out here trying to boss babe, right? And guys, this is what happens, right? Wait.
If you are struggling with depression and you have been wondering, I kind of want to start antidepressants, but I don't want to rely on a medicine for my happiness, I'm here to tell you, just start taking the antidepressants. I've been depressed for as long as I can remember, and it also runs in my family. So unfortunately, that combination of that plus me equals depression, okay? I started taking my antidepressants maybe a year ago, and I'm currently suffering from a depressive episode right now, which is why I can say this genuinely and authentically. If it was me over a year ago, I would have been cooped up in a hole, not going to class, not talking to my friends, not doing anything. But right now, me with antidepressants, I'm actually a functioning human being. And a lot of the time people try to tell you, meditate, like, do this, do that. I'm going to be real with you. Sometimes that is just not enough. And you just genuinely need medicine because it is a biological thing. Sometimes the whole meditation, counting 1, 2, 3 is not enough. You need to fix it biologically, and the help with that is medicine. And the great thing about life is that nothing is permanent, right? And that includes medicine. That includes taking medicine. If you hate antidepressants after 3 months, you can stop it. If you hate how it makes you feel, you can try a new one. If you don't think it's doing enough, you can up your dosage. You can change things and make it ebb and flow. It's fine. So I'm just going to tell you right now, just start the antidepressants because you seriously never know. And it's not something that happens overnight, of course. But you might look at yourself a year from now and be like, wow, I would have handled this completely differently if I wasn't on my medicine. That is just a little bit of motivation for you to just try it. Just try it and see what happens. If you are struggling with depression and
and then guys, hold on, we have another one here.
She's that jacked up on medicine.
Yeah.
Well, so the reason why the depression medicine doesn't work for a lot of them is because they wash it down with like Casamigos.
No. Hold on.
You think I'm drunk, but that's not it. I just have mental health issues.
Phrase you didn't realize was toxic was what reason?
I can literally answer this with so many phrases, but I got one. On the job descriptions, when they put must work in a fast-paced environment, why are we moving so fast? In my opinion, one of the
guys, do you think a man would ever ask that question?
No.
Why?
All production.
Because we're trying to get stuff done.
Yeah.
What are you talking about? You absolute dunderhead! What are you talking?
You stupid woman!
So if you
that's
think about
not
it,
even a phrase,
guys. One at a time.
What's happening?
One at a time. Who's saying walk and then Joe?
I'm just saying, if you listen to them describe their state of depression, doesn't it sound like the ideal situation for a man? Like you're at home by yourself and nobody's bothering you.
That's funny. That's good. That's funny.
That's called inner peace. Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
Right on, right on.
Exactly. Or you're at a workplace where things are constantly changing and things are getting done and everything's on overdrive. Sounds great to me. That doesn't sound like a boring desk job. I want to sound something where everyone, that makes your day go by faster. You know what I mean? So, Razor says, I educated by the pressure, the best, most addictive drug ever, plastic model kits. Yeah, Razor has his Gundam addiction. Put together those models, man.
One of the biggest red flags of a toxic work environment is feeling like everything is so urgent all the damn time.
Look
Tech
at that.
companies are really good for this too. When I worked in recruiting, it was like standard for us to tell them they need you right away. We need you to start as soon as possible. You know, like, can you start next week? The project needs you right away.
You're in recruiting, you moron! What are you talking about?
Some people are really fucking stupid.
They don't need you. You are an afterthought. Tech companies, I work in tech, the most useless jobs, recruiting, HR, DEI. They don't even need you. Marketing, they don't need you. What are you talking about?
And it's like, do they really? Like, after a while, I was like, they actually don't need you right away. You know what I mean? They will be okay if they wait 2 weeks for somebody they didn't even know existed. Not only just that, but like, if every task you get is like urgent, you need to rethink where the fuck you're working.
We have, so let me say this since I work in tech. We have software packages that before we even release them, there's already a new software package that's going to be the update to that one.
Yeah.
So these women don't understand that tech is a constantly evolving industry. What's here today is a dinosaur tomorrow. And as a man, you have to be fast-paced to keep up with that.
Yeah.
They don't want to. They want all the money from working in tech, but they don't want any of the work or have any responsibility. Typical women.
But here's the thing: we understand that in any field of anything, we have to be useful, right? We have a utilitarian nature where we have to be useful. Period. Only these 304s will take jobs that they honestly know are useless. I'm a DEI manager. They know that job is useless. And then demand that they get paid more than everyone else.
And I'll tell you another thing they understand. They don't understand that although, like, say you're a coder, right? They don't understand that although, yeah, you sit on your butt and you write code, but there's going to come a time where you have to pull cables. You got to get down. You got to pull false panels out of floors, climb up under the floor, and run cables to new PCs or new servers. And they don't understand that part of the job. And when they get slapped in the face with it, it's such a shock in the face. I love to see it.
But the thing about coding and all the other actual tech jobs, you are producing. You are the bottom line. This would be like saying, oh, the marketing department of the LA Raiders is worth as much as the players. No, that's not how it works.
Right. But you saw those knuckleheads during the pandemic say that the nurses should be making as much as the doctors.
Come on, man.
You didn't see that?
Come on. Yeah, I saw it. But it figures. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It doesn't make any sense. So
what about teachers? It's the hardest job in the world. Remember when they were saying that?
No.
Yeah.
Well, but here's the thing. I think being a good teacher is obviously, but here's the thing: they have set the bar so low, and now that teachers are majority female. Matter of fact, as hold on, because I honestly believe that when there was a larger amount of male teachers, the school systems were actually better.
Yeah, they were. The hardest job for a teacher now is trying not to get pregnant by one of their students.
Yeah. I was going to say that.
In 1980, 32.4% of teachers.
I guess it would be the hardest job in the world if that's the case, huh? Yeah, hardest job in the world.
Hardest job. I see what he did there.
I just think pretty neat for that one.
Let's see. What is minute count for? Hold on. Let's see.
I don't know where this shit comes from. It's out of nowhere.
In 1970, what percentage of teachers Even in the 70s, only 32.8% of teachers were male. Wow. So what is it
Mostly high
now?
school.
Yes.
Yeah.
Guys, what do you think it is now?
I want to say it's under 10%.
10%.
Yeah,
No,
I
I'll
would
say 10%.
yeah,
I'm going to say
5 to
about
10.
8%.
They say it's 23%.
No
Of
way.
teachers are males.
No way.
Hard to believe.
They're
we're not talking
including
about-
college if those numbers are that high. They're including colleges.
Only 23% of elementary and secondary school teachers are men, down from 30% in 1988. Okay, here we go.
Well,
How
at a
about real
private
men?
school, there'll be a lot more male teachers as well.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Yeah.
Private schools, yeah. Yeah.
Okay, here we go. Look at this. So this is in pre-K, only 3% are male. Elementary school, 23%, and high school, 43%.
I don't
You
believe
couldn't
that.
pay.
Yeah, I don't see
either.
it.
I
Yeah,
mean,
I don't either.
I guess if that's what the stats say, but like maybe it's because all these teachers are all so beta now. You know what I'm saying? That they might as well be chicks. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Like
they asked it was one dude going through school, and he asked a brother. This broke my heart, man. He asked a brother who was in his 40s. He's like, finish this. He said, what did Mobb Deep say? Ain't no such thing as. And you know, he couldn't even finish the line. I'm like, you beta cuck.
yeah. But here's the thing. Once again, guys, this is what. Patrick, what's up, dude? He said he had one middle school male teacher. His girlfriend lied and said he diddled his kids and ruined his life. Yikes, dude.
Damn.
Yikes! Look at that. That's crazy. But hey, that's how they are, right? Yeah, I had 3 or 4 male teachers in high school, but 2 of them were just absolute betas. You know what I'm saying?
Beta male.
And then 1 was a cool guy. So, but yeah, what a mess. So, okay, so let's go back here.
Really sank in for me, and I really stopped moving like at the speed of lightning. And once I did that, some of my
The speed of
Speed of
lightning.
lightning. You don't even move once.
You
Stupid woman.
feedback was like, "You don't move with a sense of urgency." Good.
What's the
And that's why you fired
She's
these
too fat to
knuckleheads.
move with urgency.
I truly believe that going into consulting as my first ever job ruined my perception of the corporate world. It gave me exactly the perception that I needed. Look, y'all, I literally have a trauma response to the team's messages sound, and I don't think that's normal. I don't know whether it's the working until like 2 a.m., the eating while working, the crying and then opening up like a meeting and then acting like it's completely normal that I was literally crying 2 seconds ago. I don't know exactly like what it is out of all of those, but I never want to have a corporate job ever again. And being someone who's like literally at the start of their life, having that kind of outlook on corporate.
Now, guys, these
There's a lot
chicks
wrong here.
These chicks want to fly planes. They want to be ponytail patrol. They want to be in charge of battalions of men and firefighters and police officers and respond to crises. Guys, come on, right?
And if she feels this way, you can imagine most women who are in those positions you just talked about, where they have to lead men, where they're firefighters, police officers. I guarantee they all feel the same way about her, what she's saying. And so they're not going to be. That's dangerous. That's a social issue.
Yep.
If you don't feel like I don't feel like pulling out my gun at the bad guy today, and the bad guy ends up killing a lot of people because you're too scared to pull out the gun.
They would say, "Did you really, Joe? I know that your wife and kids are sleeping in your house, but did you really have to shoot him? Was your stuff worth it?
Yeah. You could have called a social worker.
Couldn't you have hid in the bathroom and barricaded the door and waited for the cops to come? That's how these 304s think.
Yeah.
Guys, we went from home on the range. Even in the 1920s and 30s, you had parts of Utah, Alaska, Washington State that were still like the Wild West. If all of us were in a town or a village and like 7, 8, 10, 12 random dudes on horseback came riding towards the town, we had to get the guns and put the women folk inside. You know what I'm saying? That's how it went. Because there was never anything good that was going to come from a bunch of random dudes riding at you on horseback.
Yeah.
Period.
So I took a concealed carry course in Oklahoma, and some of those laws are still in the books in Oklahoma. The firearms instructor said, if you, he said, if you ever want to really unalive someone on your property for trespassing or breaking and entering and get away with it, he said, buy some livestock tied up in your backyard. You can always say you thought they were a wrangler. They were trying to steal your livestock.
That's pretty good. He was trying to grab Bessie.
Yeah.
Horse thieves. Horse thieves
He
get
said,
shot.
tie a goat up in the backyard.
Hey, in Texas, you can have the death penalty if you steal someone's horse.
Yep. Horse thieves get shot.
Yeah, still to this day. Yep.
Corporate jobs, I don't know what to do with myself. I do not know what to do with myself. Like,
OF,
I want to apply
OF.
to jobs, but I'm literally terrified because of my first experience in corporate. But, like, I don't know what to do.
Can we pause it for a second, AJ?
SOS.
Try up.
I truly
Try
believe
OF.
that going into consulting.
Yeah. What are you saying?
I have an important thing to say. So when you hear a chick like this, they get out of college, they're in the girl boss mode. What happens is they work a corporate job for about 8 months to a year. They realize they hate it. And you got to be careful of this, guys. A woman ever starts saying this. They use getting knocked up as their get out of jail free card. So, I can't go into the work anymore and do any of this stuff because now I'm pregnant now. So they'll use that as a way just to end this mess. I'm telling you, they'll do it in like under a year. I've seen it happen a few times.
Yeah. Yeah.
So just admitting it. She said she doesn't
someone-
know what to do. What do you mean you don't know what to do? It's just find a man who's doing the things you don't want to do, which is working in the workforce. And then instead of trying to be the man, you just admitted you don't want to be the man. So
Yep,
stop
that's
being
right.
trying to be the man.
Yeah.
Fall back.
They won't
and then
admit it,
let them do all the hard the stress she was just talking about, the things that to us is like, oh, that's normal. Like we just
How do you go into consulting straight out of college?
I know. I was thinking the same thing.
You don't know anything.
You have no business
DEI.
experience.
DEI.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, guys,
I was thinking that as well.
And this is also proof that DEI jobs benefited white women more than any other group in America.
Facts. Yep.
Diversity,
Look
equity.
at that. Okay, now, guys, someone had said something about Canada's about how bad that Canadian healthcare is. Whoever you are, shout yourself out in the chat. Guys, didn't we hear all these years, Canada's got free healthcare?
Yeah, if you don't mind a 6-hour wait in the emergency room.
6-hour wait?
Yeah.
Look
As
at
long
this.
as you don't get
And
sick.
I
Look at
think
this.
so a moment. Canada's median healthcare wait time hits 30 weeks, the longest ever recorded.
It's even worse now. There was a girl.
Hold on. Did that motherfucker say 30 weeks?
70. Yeah, look.
Yep.
77 weeks.
It was done by the brilliant people at the Fraser Institute, and in 2024, physicians across Canada reported a median wait time of 30 weeks between a referral from a GP and the receipt of treatment, up from 27.7 weeks.
PEI is there in West Virginia.
There you go, guys. And it's even worse now. There's a girl, she made an appointment for like a specific type of doctor. It said 2028. Look at this. Look at this.
Oh,
Someone
dude,
says,
that is insane.
Look. I've been waiting 13 months to see how much bigger that my brain tumor is. Look at that. Someone says,
really?
Yeah, this is common.
I'm in
for
Ontario,
Canada.
turning 50. I'm told that I have to wait up to a year to get a colonoscopy.
Ooh.
Look at that. Guys, well, I thought the Canadian healthcare system, all these other countries have free healthcare. Now, I'm not saying that our healthcare system is perfect by any means. But they've been rubbing this socialized medicine crap in our face since I've been alive. And now finally the people in Canada and the UK figuring out
You've been had. been took. You've been hoodwinked, bamboozled, led astray, run amok.
In 2023. But wait, it gets better. This is a 222% longer than the 9-week wait Canadian patients expected in 1993. This is where things get nuts. Ontario is the shortest wait time, which is about 24 weeks, but people in Prince Edward Island, 77.4 weeks.
Jesus.
New Brunswick, 69 weeks. Newfoundland and Labrador, 43 weeks. This is insane. And you know what's not helping? The record high immigration, the nearly 10% of the population that is here on a temporary basis.
Look at that, guys. Yep, he's right.
Indians, a lot of them.
But the diversity.
But here's the thing: here's the difference is that
They let everybody in.
Yeah, Canadians legally let so many people in. There was 2 years, guys, where they were taking in more immigrants than the United States, and they have a tenth of our population.
Yeah. And they were actually thumbing their nose up at us like, hey, U.S., look at us. This is how you do it.
Yeah.
Hey,
You know, you guys know what I say to that, right?
Some people are really fucking stupid.
And here's the thing, guys. Now they have the Canadians who went from saying 70% pro-immigration in like 2017 to like 80% against it. And even the immigrants are like, yo, Justin Trudeau, he threw us under the bus. You told us to come here. You invited us here, and now we're being scapegoated because you are an idiot. It doesn't make any sense.
If they stay there long enough, if the
Guys,
people
hold
become if the people become too desperate, they could end up getting attacked.
Hi, it's Dr. Annie.
Sorry.
Fighting into.
Hold on.
Good old
I'm here in Toronto.
Keep going.
Good old Justin Trudeau.
Yeah.
At a medical conference. Let's see what people know.
I think that is
a lot of people too from Canada will just come to the States to like Boston, New York and stuff and pay out of pocket for like if they have an important surgery or something. They'll just actually pay out of pocket in our system and go back because they can't wait.
Look at this, guys.
Oh, I didn't know that.
So, guys, do you guys remember the video that I did the other day where I put a comment on her thing while I was reacting?
Yeah. I remember that.
Guys. So I'm dropping a video tonight. I did the same thing, guys. Here, sneak peek. Right? Look at this. Look. I know, right? Oh yeah. I gotta translate, guys. Yes, no. I have to, right?
Don't forget the race card. You can't leave home without it.
All right, guys. Here we go.
Videos on TikTok
Wait for it.
About being let go, and I just received a mandatory staff meeting. Is it like in season?
Get your popcorn, boys.
Did you hear it?
I've never had a meeting with this person before.
Wait for it.
I think I'm about to get let go. Oh my goodness.
Oh my.
Wait for it.
Smoke detector.
Yo, guys, look! This is me. At least now you'll have time to change the battery in the smoke detector.
That's messed up, bro.
Yo.
I ain't gonna lie. That's kind of messed up. It's morbid.
People think I'm capping, dude. I'm gonna start leaving comments on these knuckleheads things, dude. This is hilarious, man. Oh no! Look at that.
This is dark.
On the 15th, that will, for all employees who have been here longer than 60 days, it's a 2-week severance. So you'll be paid.
Look at her gut just hanging out of her shirt.
On the 15th,
Girls on.
PTO and the severance amount. Let me ask for some of the PTO. If we submitted to do the PTO buyback, correct, that's null and void. You will get paid up. You will get out 100% of your PTO, regardless if you.
And well.
That's all, folks.
So did they?
Here comes.
Our video.
Hold on. One more time. Do you guys hear? Beep. Guys, how How do they deal with that? How? And guys, she just moved in. Like, what is going? This is how you know chicks are single. How do they deal with that beeping noise?
Yeah, it's not.
She needs a man to change her batteries.
Yeah.
What's crazy, guys, is they don't have a problem changing the battery in their, their
toy,
their battery operated friend. You know what I'm saying? It's funny. Reginald, what's up, dude? Matthew Jones, what's going on, my friend? I said bicep bigger than Hulk Hogan.
Let me tell you, brother.
All right, guys. So we talked about student loans. We talked about school. We talked about now, guys. Once again, this is them stressing out at work, right, guys? This is the one thing that these modern women have contributed, and I would say that it's not just stress for them; it's stress for all of us. Because, guys, every time that I've worked with predominantly men, it's been stress free. We're all just doing the job. When you put men and women, then men are all stressed out because chicks, they're either picking up women's slack, right? They're getting tone policed, all of this foolishness, right? Here we go.
I've never experienced burnout the way I'm experiencing it right now. I work a 6-figure job in advertising, and these are the 5 things that.
All that advertising. My guys, gotta bring my lifting belt and my hard hat for all that advertising. I'm risking. I gotta bring my freaking lanyard and my.
She's sitting on her ass. Just what marketing and like print materials. Like,
what are you
you're making 6 figures
about?
You're blessed.
Yeah,
he's hitting copy paste.
Yeah, yep.
Literally.
Or AI now.
Voice is lower than mine.
That's true.
Yeah.
I'm telling you,
Chat GPT to write it, then copy and paste.
These chicks think that that us men are the biggest enemy, but guys, we all know who's the biggest threat to women in the workplace, guys.
Work.
Yup. Skynet.
Yep.
Dude, AI is coming, dude. 84% of all the jobs threatened by AI are all female jobs. All of them.
She ain't got to worry about being burnt out when they take them away.
They're doing them a favor, right? Guys, they chose this. Here's the thing, guys. Women have always worked. The majority of women have always worked. They were nurses, retail, even like 1905. If you went to New York and the Bronx, you would see chicks, they would have their with little baskets going to the market, switchboard operators, selling bread at the market. They've always worked. It was rich chicks who didn't have to work, right? But they looked at those guys up on the skyscraper and said, "Hey, you guys are sexist. Even though friggin' John Philippe fell to his death, we want to be up there too." You know what I mean? It's ridiculous.
We don't want to be up there, dummy.
That's what I said about all these, and it's, why is it the last 2 or 3 months of all the podcasts, the most insufferable chicks have had British accents? You know what I'm saying? Well, actually, if there wasn't these barriers, then there'd be more chicks who drive trucks and were working on an oil rig. I don't want to work on an oil rig. I'm a 6'3", 250 pound dude. I don't want to work in an oil rig.
It's hell.
And you think women want to?
We're working. I don't like doing landscaping. When I was doing it, it made a lot of money, but it was the construction work, house and remodeling. It's not fun. I do it because I can handle it. But why do you so badly want that? I don't know.
Snowboard. Here, let's jump on an oil rig where if it explodes, we have to jump 70 feet into burning water and hope that we can swim farther than the fire. Yeah, that sounds.
I didn't like working on high voltage power equipment where you have to throw in this hot suit, and even if you survive an arc flash from it, you're gonna be blind and deaf.
Yeah,
yeah. That's what they want. They want to fight for these jobs.
Do logging and also tree climbing with a chainsaw.
God,
that's crazy.
Women don't do that.
Dude, that is the most dangerous job there is.
Crab fishing is.
No, logging is. Yeah,
logging. I think
they're about each the same.
Actually, both of you are wrong. It's rapping now.
Yeah,
Those lead pills. Those lead pills.
I can't do drill rap. That's too hard.
Hold on. Hold on. Let's see. Most dangerous job. Let's see.
A lot of logging is mechanized now, so it's not as dangerous. But what I'm doing is climbing and felling. I'm doing it more the old school way, so it is
logging, roofing, fishing, hunting, iron, steelwork, truck driving, firefighting, tree trimming. Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually,
So if I'm doing logging and tree trimming, it's kind of like
Yeah.
two of them.
Yeah. So top 10 most dangerous jobs:
Nice
logging,
knowing you, bro.
and commercial fishers, all of that. And here's the thing about it, guys. This is the reason why, like in the military, what is it called, Walk, that they did to Gomer Pyle with the soap and the towel, a towel party,
Oh,
right?
a blanket party?
Yeah. That's why blanket parties were so important, because guys, oftentimes you could like logging and roofing. All of us on this panel can be on a logging type work site. Just fine. There's one bozo who messes up and gets the rest of us killed.
Yeah.
We'll all be on a roof, and there's one bozo who will mess up. And if one guy is constantly messing up, he's either costing you money or he can cost you your life. So guess what? You got to take care of him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now,
That's why I
back in
work
the day,
on my own.
they would just delete you. All the tribes, if you were out there and you're stalking the enemy with spears, and bozo was tripping and falling, you just and you can take him out. Leave him behind.
You cost us a kill. Now we have to take you out. Now we have you, because we might not be able to eat for the rest of the month because of that mistake.
Or you might get us all killed. You know what I mean?
Right.
So,
alerting the enemy or alerting the wild animal. It was not. I don't know, man. What women thinking?
Yeah,
you want to do it so badly? Okay.
And can you imagine though, like being like up in the Canadian wilderness and you're cutting down trees? Even having any women there is detrimental. They like men go into an area we don't see comfort at all. Men can we can go through the most hellish conditions. Are guys, look at like Iwo Jima and Guadalcanal. Look at the conditions that the Japanese soldiers lived in those tunnels where it was hot, eating like small bowls of rice every day for years.
Yeah, they had to dig those tunnels. They had to dig those tunnels for years and wait for the moment when they actually landed. But it wasn't just they landed and they was just there. They was preparing for years. So they was on that island with barely no food, probably eating God knows what else, rats and shit, waiting for that one moment for their invasion for years.
I promise you guys. And still you sleeping like we call them coffin lockers, but like the beds or whatever. Until you sleep in a really tight confined space and pitch black, you have no idea the PTSD just that you have to have mentally just crawling through those tunnels. And those tunnels went on for miles.
Well,
you're crawling in the dark and in a space where you barely have enough room to move your elbows. Just your elbows.
Or the Viet Cong, even they built.
Yeah,
all those
they call
tunnels.
them tunnel rats.
Yeah, and those Americans, they had pits. They had all types of craziness, snakes and stuff. What's crazy though, Walk, is this. I don't know if you heard about this. Did you know that the Navy's doing like a mental health study on all these sailors now? Because during the cough, a lot of sailors were stuck on ship for like 9, 10, 11 months.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
A friend of mine.
As a matter of fact, they fired one captain of a boat because he would not. They wanted him to pull in, I think, and he wouldn't pull in. He made them stay out at sea.
Yeah.
So they fired him. They relieved him of duty.
Well, they had So my friend, she's a doctor in the Navy, and her first. So she did her MD and then her PhD, and then her first duty station was in Japan, and that's right when the cough hit. So from like December 2019 until like November 2020, they were on the boat. They were on the ship. They couldn't leave.
Yeah, I can believe it. Yeah.
Can you imagine? Well, you can.
Yeah,
I can't. No way.
Dude, we used to say that the only difference between us and people in the penitentiary was the paycheck.
Wow, that's
Damn.
that's crazy. Yeah, you're stuck in that big tin can floating in the middle of the ocean.
And what do they think it is? They think it's the Royal Caribbean? Like, what do they think?
Yeah, but you have these chicks now, these knuckleheads on the whatever podcast that are trying to argue that women are more the victims of war than men.
Oh my goodness.
They can't even give us that. Guys, they're so gynocentric that they can't even give us the war thing to try and say, yo, more men are victims of war than women. They say, well, women's mental health, what are you talking? The guys are dead. What are you talking about?
They don't even make them stand armed sentry watches anymore.
Come on, man.
I'm not even joking. As a matter of fact, they used to make me stand double watches because they wouldn't stand. Because they refused to get their pew qualifications.
Wow.
So one time, I remember one time I just got sick of it, standing double watches because they wouldn't do it. So one time I went up, they gave me the rifle. I took the rifle. I looked dead at the instructor in his eye, and I just blindly fired it downrange. Said, "Whoops, I missed." You know what he told me? That's okay. We'll just go back to your last qualifications and certify you anyway. I was like, you motherfucker.
Yeah. Guys, make sure to hit the like button, guys. Either that or
I wonder.
Super chat.
Now,
Guys,
I have a theory.
Appreciate that.
Now you correct me if I'm wrong, Walk. Do you think that some of the violence towards the women in the military is because of the sexism that you experience or that the men experience, the injustice? They're getting paid for basically doing nothing that we're doing, like some sort of like, is that a thing? Like, why am I doing their work, and kind of like a revenge or some sort of like retaliation towards them as a result? Is that a thing?
No, it's because the military just lets put it like this: if you don't have a record prior to getting in, they don't really do a psych. It's just like cops. They don't really do psych evaluations on them when they hire him. That's why they hire him. Then they find out that he's some sort of maniac once they give him a little bit of power and a firearm, you know. And now he's out here and he's had 3 disciplinaries because he shot 3 people, you know. But so you have all kinds of people that slip through the cracks of the military, but there is an element to women pissing men off, and some men just getting tired of it.
Yeah.
We had. I can tell you so many stories, you know, where men just finally had enough. The funniest one was one dude I worked with. Man, this girl got smart with him. You know, he made a joke, and all the guys found the joke funny, but the joke was at the expense of her, and it was in front of a contractor that we had on a ship that day, right? And she got pissed off, huff and puff, and she cussed him out and said, "You better fucking apologize to me." And he was like,
"Hey,
you know
guys,
what?
guys, let's try to stop swearing."
Oh, my bad.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That's all. So
Yeah, my bad. He
appreciate
said, "You better apologize to me." And he was like, "You know what? I should have made it. It was all right to make the joke in front of us because we're here every day, but I shouldn't have made the joke in front of company. So you're right. I apologize." She's like, "That's right. You better." And he's like, "Don't sass me." And he called her the B word. I hit the deck laughing because my chief was sitting right there, and everybody in the shop just laughed even harder than the joke he told. Wow. But yeah, there's an element to that where a lot of men do get revenge on women for that. And my supervisor, we sat her car on bricks because she pissed us off one day.
You talking about like the
I'm talking. We took the wheels off of it and sat it on bricks.
You mean like that Joe Pesci movie, The Super?
Yeah, just like that. And she went to security on us, and security's like, even though they had cameras in the parking lot, they was like, we don't know what happened. We didn't get it on camera.
No, but I can say though that like, you gotta understand, us men in situations like the military, we know that men and women aren't equal. But these 304s have bought the Kool-Aid to actually think they're equal when they're in the military getting paid the same, and they don't even have to meet the same standards at all. They don't have to run as fast, run as far, do any pull-ups, do any push-ups anymore, and they're like, ha ha, yeah. A lot of men actually drink the Kool-Aid. Like, well, wait a minute, shoot, we're both soldiers. No, you're not.
Yep. Yeah. Well, that's because of all these beta males they got now.
Yes.
There's just too many of them.
And to be an actual realist and say, look, people say, oh, look, if there's a bunch of women can talk out of both sides of their neck. They can say we want chivalry, but then a guy tries to open a door and they're like, what do you think? I'm weak or something? It's like, what do you want then? What do you want? Which is why a lot of guys will hold the door for just long enough and let it slam in her face. Because that's what guys are doing now. Sorry, let's finish this quick. Hold on.
Look, you got the red. They'll hold the door open for you.
Number 1, commuting. Don't understand why we're doing that. We should all have the option to go to the office, which I feel like is more likely to make me get to the office because I have the option. Number 2, back-to-back meetings. No explanation needed. Number 3, doing more work than was scoped. No explanation needed.
And this is why you don't hire women, guys. Right here.
Lazy.
The entitlement.
You don't even want to go to work?
You are working for them.
You know what? And those back-to-back meetings you talk about, I have them every day. You know what? Most part, they don't require my input. I just have to sit there. So what? I don't have to turn my camera on. I don't have to unmute my mic. They don't even know that I'm not paying attention. I'm usually playing like Candy Crush on my phone or something.
You're getting paid to beat it.
You see him walk, accidentally leaves his microphone on. He's playing. He's playing.
Like, what's that crunching?
Video games. They hear. Dang it! I almost beat this level. Dang it!
He throws a controller at the laptop.
Number 4, being bamboozled into flexible and or unlimited PTO. Absolutely no explanation needed. And then number 5, very, very short timelines. Why are we working so hard?
Because you need to make money. Do you guys see? What do you even call this? This narcissism. This self-centeredness. You are important. You're not. None of us are. You get there, you do your... Guys, here's the thing. Let's pump the brakes, guys. Here you go. Hold on. Let's pump the brakes. You know how many times I've told women you are supposed to get as much money out of your job for the least amount of work, and they're supposed to get as much work out of you for the least amount of pay. That's how it works. Yep. That's the relationship between employee and employer. It's chump or be chumped. That's how it works.
Yep.
Pac-Man.
You think you and your friggin' employer are buddies and homies and drinking beers? No.
So it's funny you mentioned that it's your job to get the most amount of pay for the least amount of work, because there's a girl who made a post on Facebook last week, and she's like, am I the only one whose co-workers, as soon as they get to work, the first thing they do is go take a poop? I'm like, nope, I do it every time, every TV day.
Wow.
He walks straight in there.
You just told me about the project you want to launch next month. Go to hell.
Look at that. You guys, if I saw this chick, if I saw this chick and I was her employer, I'd fire her. That would be it. That would be it.
It's very rude too. It's rude, ungrateful, and everything. She probably has a relatively easy job.
So, guys, where are we here?
Air conditioning's fault.
So the next thing that we're going to talk about, guys, are these knuckleheads that are talking about. Wait, where is it? Hold on, guys. Give me 1 second here.
Don't go kiss my ass. You're fired.
Hold on. I'm gonna let this way, guys. We did hit 100 likes, guys. So thanks for that, guys. Make sure to hit the like or the super chat button. I appreciate that. And guys, of course, you guys know where we have to go now. Hold on. You guys know where you have to go now.
Y'all want to ask me what I'm doing? I'm outside home. I work work at Hoeing. Y'all wanna know what company I work at? I work at Hoeing.
Like, I love selling this twat. Right off the rip, I do.
Wow. Oh my god. Oh my
You guys know I'm gonna clip that. You know I'm gonna clip.
Yeah, you should clip that. Yeah.
I love being an SW. Like, I love selling this twat. Right off the rip, I do. Because this is what works for me. This is what I can do without bothering other people. When I worked 9 to 5s, I was constantly late, constantly calling in sick. You know what I'm saying? It just wasn't for me. So why would I put my own burdens on my coworkers because I can't show up to work on time and so they can't leave because I'm not there? Don't make sense. I was not forced into this lifestyle. I did not join this lifestyle out of survival. I joined this lifestyle because I wanted to.
Look at that.
Literally because I wanted to. I said, you know what? I didn't even know that was an option. Let me do that. Because one thing I can do, baby, I can get down. Okay? I can get down. And this cat, 5 year. And I've always been hypersexual. So, and if anything, being an SW has helped really tone down my hypersexuality because the streets,
Well, that's good.
bitch from the streets. I get that money. I get that money. Bitch, give me what you got.
Guys, what the fuck is going on? What is going on? What are guys? Right when I think that like things can't get crazier. Guys, Thanos, I'm telling you, he had the right idea. I'm telling you.
She's
Guys.
also a pastor, is what she's going to say next.
Guys, I'm telling you, you could Thanos snap 99.3% of B-dubs away.
Nobody would miss them.
And the world would be a better place. I will stand 10 toes down and hold my hand to God, man. Straight up. Red Door says, is she for real?
You remember when George Clinton and the parliament used to say that the mothership was coming back to get all the black people and take off the planet, right? I'm thoroughly convinced now that if the mothership came and said, hey, black people get on board, we would push all the beat dubs on and be like, nah, we're cool.
There you go. Take it. Dragon, what's up, dude? Man, can you imagine her freaking JJ fire? You get a freaking STD, man. It burns when you pee.
Yeah.
Fire.
They all swear what they have. So good. They all swear it's so good and so much better than this. They don't understand. No, it's all the same to us.
Yeah, it's fire, all right, with a scorch in case of the hurt, you know what I'm saying?
it's so opened up in there. You can stick your hand in and still flip a coin.
Wow, dude.
Hello.
Because I don't, men just get on my nerves. They just get on my nerves. But back to the point. I'm not a victim. I don't need or want help. I don't need you to save me. I literally went from being a healthcare worker, an in-home healthcare worker, to a 304. So it's not like I'm stupid. I have, you know what I'm saying? I have my diploma and all that good shit. Like, I can work anywhere I fucking wanted to, honestly. But this is what I want to do. This is what works for me. Like, you guys never do this when it comes to other jobs. If someone has been a secretary for 15 fucking years, you're never like, oh, well, how come you haven't stepped up? How come you haven't tried to... No, motherfucker, they like being a secretary. So that's
so not the same thing. What is going on? Guys, she's serious. She's absolutely...
You stupid woman.
Yeah. Clown world. Guys, this is the perfect clip. This one, I was going to make a video on, but
it is pretty good.
This is one of the top things that these 304s have added to society is this attitude right here. Right?
Well, you know what she's trying to do is tell you how to succeed.
Yeah. Here's the thing, guys. She's all capping. This is all cap because she's been telling herself this in the mirror over and over again.
Stop the cap.
And she figures that if she says it enough times that she's actually gonna feel this way. But you know that this is just cap, right? It's all cap, and all she's trying to do is come off as tough.
Beta girl.
You know what I'm saying?
Here's the thing. They can do it. But since the beginning of time, there's always been 304s around, right?
Yeah.
But why do you have to profess it to the world? They used
Exactly.
to have a modicum of decorum where they kept it to themselves.
Yes.
And there's no fathers around, but it's a shame that their mothers who see this are proud to say, that's my daughter.
Yeah, or their moms are doing it too, right?
Yeah.
Their moms are out there doing it too, especially B-dubs. Because we all know.
Always was the black queen, mama.
You know what I'm saying? So you can't, we deify moms in our community. And you see these mothers out there doing the same thing. Steve with the $2 says CNA to 304, good career move. But hey, that's how it goes, man. That's how it goes, right?
Seriously. Garlic croutons, dude.
They're gonna do secretize. Is that a word?
And secretize?
She just said she's educated. The last sentence.
Super smart.
Yeah.
Secretize. What is it?
Some people are really fucking stupid.
I like to sell cat, so that's what I'm gonna do. Sell it. And by lumping all of us sex workers as, victims, you're actually undermining and discrediting the actual real victims, the bitches who are actually being trafficked. You're worried about me because I'm on here, hey, instead of
there it is, guys. Right?
I am woman, hear me roar, in numbers too big to ignore.
Happy Women's Day. This is it. Happy International Women's Day. This is exactly what I was talking about. Exactly what I was talking about. This chick, she's not a bad looking chick. She has all the piercings in her face. She could lose a couple pounds, right? But she has she's more free and privileged than 99% of all the women that have ever lived, and she chose to be a 304. That is what women have contributed to society. This is not us men's fault. Well, it's us men's fault because we've civilized the world so much. Because I honestly believe that practical problems and practical issues and in-your-face problems actually keep women in line. It does, right? Famine, war, infant mortality, right?
No wireless access. They'll lose their shit.
Thank you very, very, very much.
You take wireless internet away, you'll see a full-blown riot.
Yep, guys, take air conditioning out of the office buildings. They're cooked, right? Guys, think about this. When did things start going down the toilet? Because when the housewives started getting restless, but guys, when they started making appliances, microwaves, dishwashers, washing machines, right? That took away most of a woman's day. Then they would sit around the house and drink wine and smoke cigarettes. You know what I mean? That's all they would do. But back in the day, like my grandma had 12 kids and worked on a farm. You think she had time to worry about this effingist womanist foolishness? No. To even do laundry would take all day. She had to wash all the clothes by hand and then hang them out on a clothesline. That took all day. And a lot of physical labor. To make breakfast, she had to go out and get the wood. Right? Heat the oven up with a fire. And then go get the friggin' eggs for the chicken and all that. You know what I mean? Like that's how it worked. It was a lot. But now, everything's so...
literal homekeepers.
Say again?
I said they were literal homekeepers. Literal.
Yes. Yep.
And there's a pride that came with that.
Yep.
Too.
Well, that's the thing that I had to think about not being able to cook that I can't find. Guys, a woman who can't cook is the most pathetic thing I've ever seen.
It's literally the last thing that you don't. You said the wood, putting the wood in the fire, doing the laundry by hand. The cooking is the last thing that they have to do with their hands because they took away everything else has been automated. The microwaves. So if you don't even want to cook, then you really don't want to be basically what you're designed to do, which is do some semblance of homekeeping because everything else has been taken care of for you. Just cook. That's all men are saying. They're not asking you to, because we can throw our own clothes in the dishwasher. The clothes, dishes in the dishwasher. You don't have to do that anymore. You don't have to wash your own dishes. You don't have to clean your own clothes because everything has been automated except cooking. We can't automate cooking. But now it's gotten to the point, now we could just DoorDash because now they don't want to do that.
But the most
What do you need it
natural
for?
thing that a woman's supposed to do is be responsible for the sustenance of her children. That's why women breastfeed, right? That's what they're supposed to do. No matter what your family, a woman's sense of joy that she should get from using her hands to put together sustenance for her family. That's why around the world, in Africa, in the Middle East, if women can't cook, they look at you like you're crazy.
Yeah,
Because they say, look, I spent 6 hours cooking this big food, and then the aunts, the uncles, the children, the niece and nephews come over, and you see this one woman going, wow, I managed this. This is amazing, you know? In the same way that a man can, oh, my neighbor's car broke down, and I can fix it. Here, bro, I got you, boom. The sense of contentment and satisfaction that he gets being useful to help his brother fix his door, to help his dad chop down the tree in his yard. It makes you feel good. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but they were directly responsible for their family's health through their nutrition.
Yes.
That's why if you look at the countries that still have feminine women, you have healthier families. And especially compared to the U.S., where the women, all they do is feed us fried, quick food or throw something in the microwave.
Or DoorDash stuff,
Yeah, DoorDash stuff.
And they would also, it can be peaceful too. Like they don't garden; they only garden to make weed. But they would make vegetables and stuff. I'm serious. But they would, have basil and all this stuff. And now they just literally garden out of weed.
Now they just got pot in there. Yeah, but yeah, guys,
but that was a big deal. And you're growing organic, nice vegetables, and you get the enjoyment. Like
Feed
gardening
chicken.
is a relaxing thing that they enjoy.
But you even see it, Joe Walk. You even see it in that. This is why the whole revisionist history that a lot of B-dubs say. Because remember, Kevin Samuels always said that back in the 60s, and he is correct, the average height and weight of a woman was 5'4" and 125 pounds. That's all women. Black women were 5'4", 125 pounds. Now they're saying, oh, no, that's a Eurocentric standard, and B-dubs have always been big. Or they'll argue, we are big, but it's because of food deserts. If that's the case, I used to live in D.C. Why is it you would go to a predominantly black neighborhood and all the African chicks and the island chicks were all skinny? Because they would eat their native foods, and their moms would go to the Jamaican market or go to and cook their native foods.
Yep, not processed.
And they're literally walking around barefoot.
Yes,
in the like that.
They're
is
just
actually
as
healthy
black,
for you.
but they're skinny. It's about culture because their Jamaican mom, would cook all the food and all the family would come together and they would break bread.
Yep.
A friend of mine, he's Nigerian, and he said he made a good point. He said Americans, by having such small families, especially women, are so dumb because we've had to outsource things to strangers. Like, you didn't need a counselor because let's just say that like Walk is going through some stuff. He would talk to his favorite uncle or talk to his favorite cousin.
Yep.
Hey man, we need to talk. Da da da. But you had like so many cousins and stuff where your family was huge, right?
Yep.
If Joe needed advice about how to start a business, he had a cousin or an uncle that had a tire business or was a lawyer or something. But now you have to outsource that. You got to outsource for childcare. You got to outsource for getting your tires fixed. You have someone in your family who would come over and do that, and that's what they do in the South a lot. Still, you go to like Alabama with that, like big families, and a lot of it is because a lot of men still want big families. It's women that are acting like this deification of motherhood where you have one child and all of a sudden you're Jesus, right? Oh my God, a mother's the hardest job in the world. Dude, women had 8, 9 kids.
Yeah.
With less money, less education, and their kids were successful. And now they don't even want to have one. And guys, that's why the whole baby deletion argument, where if a child is born into poverty, if that's the case, 93% of the whole world shouldn't be having kids then.
Yep.
Think about that. You should be able to delete a baby if the mom is going to have a baby in really poor conditions. The poorest conditions there are in America are better than most places.
Yep. The poor states in America is still better than the richest state in, say, the Philippines.
Yep. So, well, let's finish this.
The underage women who are out on the blade. The fuck? Y'all so worried about me. You're too pretty to do this. You're way too pretty. And even
That was a lie.
Come on, guys. Come on.
The lie detector determined that was a lie.
when it comes to other SWs, when they find out that I walk the blade, hell yeah. If I'm in a certain city and the blade is cracking, hell yeah, I'm putting my feet down. You got me fucked up. But motherfuckers will be like, oh, you're too pretty to be on the blade. You should be on the carpet. Bitch, I am. I'm on all of it. I'm on the carpet. I'm on the net. I'm walking. I'm all that. All that because I love what I do and I do what I love.
In a hotel room. Her knees. Oh.
Yeah.
I thought that's it.
Oh man.
Yo.
Carpet munching.
That's funny. Yeah.
Carpet burn, right?
Yeah. It's just something about when a fine ass man hands you some money, like knowing like in the right circumstances you could have got this for free. But you decided to pay me anyways? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. There's just something so, like, cunty about having, you know what I'm saying, somebody bring you an NDA and be like, yeah, sign this. Like, oh, okay, big money. Like,
Jesus Christ, guys. The asteroid. Please.
Yeah.
Guys, come on, man.
Asteroid for 30 years.
Sign the NDA that you didn't take a dump on me.
Guys, that's crazy. That is insane.
It's really something so motherfucking player about meeting a motherfucker, having them come, and then they message you like, oh yeah, I'll be back tonight. What? Give me a few hours, I'll be back. And they come back. There's something so soul soothing about a motherfucker buying photos.
I'm sorry.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't even want to see me, you just want to see my body? Okay. Fuck it then. Like, oh, you want me so bad you willing to just accept this photo and this video? I love it. Give me 14 of them. Like,
They're demons, man. Demons.
They are literally demons.
Demons, man. You know? Guys, I use the term because I'm not religious, but I say demonic is like worse than evil. I'm talking like evil is behavior that you can somewhat like explain or somewhat quantify or qualify. You know what I'm saying? A demonic is where it's just like where you're just speechless. You know what I'm saying? This is demonic.
Like the
behavior.
definition of demonic isn't necessarily religious. I think it means that like you are possessed by another entity. And like 304s are definitely kind of like that. They're greedy, gluttonous, and they're never going to be satisfied.
Yeah. Yep. Now, guys, okay, so piggybacking on that, right? Guys, we talked about the student loans. We talked about the debt. We talked about the stupid degrees. We talked about the stress at work. We talked about the sex-crazed demons, right? Now, guys, here we go. Here we go. Guys, we had all this strong and independent, you know,
I am woman, hear me roar, and I'm nothing but a whore.
Hey guys, now they're trying to say, guys, with that, now it's the whole body count doesn't matter, and we're gonna redefine this whole thing and try and brainwash men into thinking that them letting a lot of dudes spray up the walls doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, guys, listen to this chick's reasoning here, okay?
The joke.
Oh, wait, guys, hold on. Where are we? Look at this. Someone says, how do you avoid stings? I just got out of jail. They tried to keep me for 2 months. This guy, look at all these hearts. Girl says, I love being a hua, and no one can make me feel otherwise. Look at that.
Did you see the video of the girl that was out there, 304, and her mom pulled up to try to make her leave, and like, I'm not joking. Her mom pulled up and was like trying to fight her to make her get in the car and stop doing it, and she was like, "No, I'm not doing it." She started twerking in front of her mom's face.
Oh my
That's
god!
crazy.
Dang. Her mom pulled up. Her mom pulled up,
I'ma kill your bitch ass bitch.
and she said,
I'ma kill you, you fucking whore.
her mom said,
I hope you die in AIDS, ho.
and she said,
I hope you die, bitch. I hope you die in AIDS, ho.
guys, I cannot find that body cam. I've been trying to find it forever. Because this chick, if Reja, I think you were on the call at the time. This B-dub, this drunk B-dub who just got in this terrible accident. She's in the back of the cop car for like 20 minutes, just going off. Just
I hope you die, bitch. I hope you die in AIDS, ho.
like she's just screaming. There's no one around. She's just screaming in the back of the car. Oh, it's so hilarious, man. So hilarious. Okay. Now, guys, here's the thing. Let me give you my view on body count, right? Guys, there are guys that trip out about body count more than they should. Because, guys, here's the thing. You can never, ever, ever truly know what a woman's body count is. You can never, ever do it, right? But, guys, here's the thing. There are 304 tendencies that you can pick up on. But here's the thing, guys. I say this because, guys, have you ever met a girl that you've, like, known since she was young and you know she's not a 304, but she acts like one? That's just as bad. Because then, so you're branded a 304 and you haven't even, like, banged a lot of dudes. That's stupid. You know what I'm saying? Like at least do the crime to get the time. You know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't make any sense. So, but at the same time, there are certain things you can pick up on where you're like, I don't want to buy the town bicycle. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, and you can a while because the way that they're able to you can tell they have a 304 background out the way they're able to easily disassociate themselves from you relationship, right?
Well, there's a couple of things.
Like the way they like they mad and you get mad and like they hang the phone up on you and then they just go days without talking. Like, you can tell.
Well, wait here, guys, pump the brakes here. Guys, cook with me here, right? 304 tendencies. Number one, she has a whole bunch of male friends, right? And you know that some of them are her exes, right? You can just tell, right?
Oh,
That's a bad sign. Is when you guys have hung out 4 or 5 days, 6. You know, you guys are kicking it for like 6 months. It's just, oh, my friend, insert guy's names having a party at his house. You want to go over? Nope, she's 304.
Yep.
Why? If you've partied at this guy's house and you've been friends for a long time, 9 times out of 10, unless he's, you know what I'm saying? She's let him, right?
Some eggplant is involved.
Yes. Or if she has a lot of guys on her social media, right? Like she's all okay. There are girls that are out doing traditionally guy things because she wants to be the center of attention. So top golf, like regular golf, softball. What else, guys?
Rides a motorcycle.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, guys, that's how you know.
Anyone at CrossFit has probably been smashed out.
That is fact.
Yeah.
I need to do a video. Yeah, dude, I gotta write that down. That guys, because I haven't had a don't date type of chick video in a while. Don't date CrossFit chicks.
No, do not.
Dude, that's a big no.
Yeah.
Dude, you are better off.
The chicks that do MMA too.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Any type of like, especially jujitsu, guys. Jujitsu chicks.
Yeah, you're good.
Guys, jujitsu, anything where there's a guy with an accent that gets girls sweaty. You know he's shooting up the club. Guys, you are better off with a yoga chick than a CrossFit chick or a
100%.
Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu chick. Guys, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu chick. Guys, look at friggin' Tom Brady's ex with that Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu guy. With friggin' Brazilian with friggin' Pablo, the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu instructor. He's probably been friggin' spraying up those walls for years. Come on, man. Now, guys, let's listen to... Yeah, so I would say if she does a lot of male activities,
If she says she does pole dancing for exercise,
Yeah. But there's just things that you can see where, or like here, if she says that she's gonna meet up with you, hey, walk, let's meet at the bar on Friday after work, and you're like, okay, cool, and you show up and there's her with 3 guys.
Yep.
Wait a minute.
And one of them wearing a conductor hat.
That's funny.
Yeah, guys, I'm telling you. Guys, it's crazy, man. These freaking chicks, though, you can just tell, you know, you really can. There's just chicks that are too comfortable around dudes.
Yeah.
And then also here, if they say that you are controlling, if you're like, hey, look, like, why don't you and I just kick it? Why you gotta invite Brad or whatever? Well, kick Charlie. It's because she's probably getting with you to make Brad jealous.
Yeah.
Because she wants to with him, you know? So, or, guys, if she has any other guy's clothing in her house, if you go to her house and she has, oh, this is my friend Nick's hoodie I'm wearing. Come on.
Yep.
Come on, man.
Yep.
When it comes to the conversation about
this is kind of quiet. Hold on.
Am I the only one who thinks a high body count is low-key hot? Let me preface this by saying I think caring about someone's body count is fucking stupid. And caring about a woman's body count is inherently misogynistic and
The lie detector determined that was a lie.
sexist. There is nothing I hate more than men who want their female partners to have a low body count and women who feel like they have to lie to men about their body count. Like, it genuinely doesn't matter. Your body count doesn't affect your actual body in any way.
You've been had.
No, it doesn't.
You've been took. You've been hoodwinked. Bamboozled. Led astray. Run amok.
She thinks that letting a bunch of dudes blast in the walls doesn't physically affect her.
So I'll say this.
Affects your soul.
I'll say this. The minute men stop demanding virginity in women, or as a condition for marriage, is when all this started, right?
Yep.
Because if women knew that no man would marry them and that they would, live this earth alone, broke and suffer because they weren't virgins, they would all keep their virginity and look for husbands.
Yeah. Yep.
Women don't understand anything unless there's immediate consequences. There has to be immediate consequences.
Yes.
And when they can look around and see that there's no immediate consequence for them being a 304, they're just
Yes.
going 304.
And once men started falling, the shaming stuff. That's why I would say real men would take
simp
on some
for
bastard
me.
kids.
Yeah.
Real men wouldn't care if I have the herp derp. You know what I'm saying? Please.
When they say real men, substitute that with simp.
Yeah.
Basically,
Yeah.
every time.
We all know what they mean.
Beta male.
Yeah.
Right? It's not like your body changes from having sex with multiple people.
What is socks?
Ball sacks.
Guys,
That's what it is.
And guys, look at this eyebrow ring, dude. 2001 wants its piercing back. What is this? You know what I mean? Cut my life into pieces. Suffocation, no breathing, right?
But what does change is your experience. Of course, even having sex with one person over a long period of time will allow you to build experience. Like, you're learning more about what you like for yourself and what they like, and you're hopefully becoming more sexually intelligent throughout the relationship. But in my opinion, sleeping with multiple people over time allows you to learn even more about what you like, about what other people like.
So you're a hoe.
Guys, is that girl math? That's the ultimate girl math right there, right?
And you know what's funny about it? So that's girl math, right? But let's do God math, right?
That's hoe math.
God math said that sex is so much not a requirement for women that he doesn't need them to have a big O during it. And he doesn't care
Yeah.
if they don't have the majority of them don't have the big O when they have it. But he made sure that all men have the big O when they do have it.
Yeah, that's true.
That's interesting. Yeah.
And this chick
Never
here,
thought of that.
Pot smoking slut.
This chick right here, man. What a mess.
And how to perform better in bed. So while it genuinely
Oh my
shouldn't
God.
matter, a high body count, if anything, means you have more experience. And more experience is hot.
I guess the only thing good about what she's saying is she spends a lot of time with penises in her mouth, and it means she's not talking. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Someone says, "Why is she dressed like an early 2000s rapper?" Dressing straight out the kitchen, mama rolling that body, got everything in it.
Cash Money Records taking over for the 9-9.
Here we go.
What in the world?
Somebody just told me we are 30 and up, and somebody just told me that somebody asked them how many people have they slept with. I understand a question of like, if you got kids, how many baby daddies do you got? Cool, I understand that, but how many people have you slept with is crazy. That's an insane thing to ask.
You can't count that high.
The lie detector determined that was
Yeah.
a lie.
Look at that, guys.
Have you noticed though that it's a lot of these light skins?
Yes. Well, guys, it's a lot of these attractive chicks, period. And you noticed how she said they're 30? Guys, what happens at 30? Right? Right into the wall. Right?
Smash.
Right into the wall. Smash TV. Smash TV.
Weird. I do feel like as long as your numbers are under your age, you're fine.
Whoa! Wait a second. Did she just say, guys, I'm telling you, this is why the battle lines must be drawn.
This is where we hold them. This is where we fight. This is where they die.
Look at that, guys. This is insane. Insane. Now, guys, so we'll segue from body count, right, into, we don't have to talk about dating while they're pregnant because they do that. All right, guys. So the next thing, right? Where is it?
I have herpes.
No.
Okay, that's a little different. I have.
He's ugly, too.
Ever since I was little, I have a crazy one right now.
Look at her pores.
I can't, guys. I can't.
Look at her
Come on,
pores
here
on
we
her
go.
cheek.
Here we go.
Another ugly
Jesus.
Put the last one back on, please.
Yeah, no kidding.
Look at that.
I have herpes.
Look.
Hey,
And this
man.
is how I disclose to my
Hey
partners.
man, put the last herpes chick on, please.
Oh,
My God.
Partners, guys. She says partners, plural.
The lie detector determined that was a lie.
How desperate do you have to be? How desperate do you have to be?
I have HSV 1 and 2, and let me just tell you, it's nothing to be ashamed of.
The lie detector determined that was a lie.
Hey,
Really important that
the last herpes chicks makes this one look like a Girl Scout. Put that
educate yourself around it so that having these conversations make it a little bit easier. Also, with practice takes time. So the ways that I disclose is, number one, having it immediately in my bio. My
I'm into being worshipped.
Oh, yeah, I'm into being worshipped. And nothing less. Yeah.
And that picture, was she just pulled from the tree?
Was she just pulled from SeaWorld, right?
Yeah. Free Willy.
Oh yeah, this is a song, guys. And I will then say to thee that you will be there.
humble bio here. I Tinder or something. And this is my field. It's a bit more.
Sadly, AJ though,
If you catch my
I
drift.
gotta say,
She'll get the swipes.
I know it's a bunch of brothers.
I know. Yeah, Nug knows no bounds, dude.
Yeah.
Seriously. Yeah, I'm serious. Nug's probably blasting it up right now. Raw, dude.
Nug
He
and Glock
didn't even
Payton.
hesitate. Just shooting up the club, man. Yikes. Lenny Honda. He said. He said,
that's nasty.
Look at that.
We have a conversation once I've matched with someone. Usually this conversation is about our interests, our desires, and also sexual health. We either do this on app or once we've switched to texting before we meet up in person. Because I personally don't want to waste my time with someone who doesn't want to be with me because of my herpes status.
Look at that, guys. See?
Oh my god.
Only real men.
This is an example of a recent text exchange.
Total.
I have herpes.
Disgusting. And then hold on.
Like a freight train.
Man,
Like a
that-
dirt
that's
road.
It's Sunday, August.
Yeah, so I did a video on when she first found out she was high five positive.
27th.
And this is the follow-up.
This week, I found out that I have HIV. I was diagnosed on August
I remember her.
20.
She sounds dumb.
3rd. I was diagnosed. Today is my attempt at my first day out.
Is this like a
He
baby
said-
reveal
he
or
said,
something?
It's fat herpes worse than regular herpes. Look at that.
That's not a question. Just period.
Yeah.
She's gonna go to the movies. I hope you spray the
Look at those
seat down
fingers.
after you're done.
Had a really hard time.
I had a really hard time. Guys, once again, happy International Women's Day, guys.
Yay!
This is what they wanted, guys.
Yep.
This is what they guys. You can't think of any positive outcomes that have come for women out of the last 40, 50 years. This experiment, right? They have more debt. They're less married, more STIs, worse mental health, a lower life expectancy, less happiness. Right?
Several baby deletions.
Thank you very much. We're getting there, guys. Thank you for reminding me, guys, because we are getting.
We definitely have some positive outcomes. We definitely have some positive outcomes, AJ. Some positive outcome.
Yeah.
We've had them.
Guys, honestly, here's the thing, guys. Us men, we will be fine because we've been living in the foolishness. They're also more homeless, right?
Yep.
They have worse physical health. Us guys have always been homeless, died alone, been lonely, worked ourselves to death, had work, but now they're here with us. The fastest growing group of homeless in the United States is women. It's Generation X women. They are out here in the streets, man.
Damn, I thought it was millennial women, but it's Generation X.
Yeah, because a lot of them are just about aging out of the workforce.
Winter.
Yeah, I thought a lot of them were retiring because they were the last.
With what money?
Here, decent jobs.
No. With what money though? You remember, guys? Hold on. I've done 2 videos like at the beginning of my channel where the majority, what percentage of women have money to retire? Hold on.
You said what percent?
Winter is here.
Of women have money for retirement.
If they are retired, it's because of their husband's money, isn't it? Or
About 50% of women ages 55 to 65 have no money for retirement.
How is that possible?
Look at that.
So now, what's the comparison with the men?
This says 22% of men have $100,000 or more retirement. Let's see men here. So what percentage of men?
Shit. That ain't no better.
Yeah.
It's not good.
But here's the thing, guys. This is nothing new for us, though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And guys understand that we have to work until we die. Oh, this is retirement account ownership. Hold on. Okay, here we go. So many adults, so 49% of adults ages 55 to 66 have no personal retirement. About 50% of women have no personal retirement, whereas 47% of men have it. So the majority of men, by what, 3%? No. Yeah. Have retirement. Some retirement.
Right. And I say that they coach those numbers to get that 50% of women and to get 47% of men. Because the vast majority of men will screw up in their youth, right? But once they hit about 30, they realize that, okay, I got to stop doing something because I want a family. I want something. I know lots of men who were knuckleheads in their 20s, right? Went to prison even. But by the time they got out around 35, 40, they became very productive to the point where I'm like, I was like, hey, bro, I got to give you a pat on the back. You know what I mean? But women play their whole lives. I have one friend, my buddy's sister, she just got a job making $15 an hour at age 40, and she thinks she's balling.
Yeah. Look at this, guys. Men married once with savings, with no savings, 33%. Have $100,000 or more, married 2 or more times. That number goes up oftentimes because the ex-wife took their retirement. You know what I'm saying? But you can see.
Yeah.
But all in all, guys, and this is
never married.
Men still have more cash, even though oftentimes they will lose their retirement to women, and women just blow the money. You know what I'm saying?
Shaq's wife. Shaq, when he divorced his wife, he gave her, I want to say like Shaq.
Shaq, yeah.
I want to say he gave her something like $100 million and a mansion. Well, she couldn't pay the taxes on the mansion, so it got taken from her, and she went through all that money to the point where he had to buy her another house and give her more cash.
I'm not doing it. Nope. Well, a friend of mine, he got divorced. And guys, make sure to drop a like on the stream. I'd appreciate that. My friend, he got divorced, and then they had to sell their house, and they made like 190 grand off the house. So they had to split it down the middle. And he invested his. He bought a business, and now he can retire at 46 because he's a millionaire now. His wife blew all the money. She got herself a Dodge Avenger Jay-Z Black Edition or whatever back in the day. Got her boobs done. Went on all these trips. You know what I'm saying?
Sounds like a woman.
Yeah, now she's broke. You know what I'm saying?
Sounds like a woman.
Just like a woman.
What I want to do with my story, I don't know if I want to share it. I don't know. My mind is 1,000 places at once.
What mind?
Why would you talk about this on the internet?
Yeah, I don't know.
Decide to share it so that this part of my journey is seen.
Journey.
It's not a journey. It's over.
Journey.
Yep.
You screwed up.
Guys, anytime that they mess their life up,
It's a
bastard
journey.
kids, the herp derp, the high five, it's all about a journey.
Journey.
And my
of course,
truth.
guys.
Don't get my
Of
truth.
course. And then it's
Yep.
I have to give it to God. Please. Yeah, God has nothing to do with the fact that you let Gerardo spray up the walls with friggin' the high five. Doesn't
Didn't
make
wear a
any
raincoat.
sense. Yeah.
You know, every
You didn't
guy,
make him wear a poncho.
every dude she left unread in her DMs is like having the most sinister, evil laugh right now.
Yeah, I know. Disgusting. These chicks are cooked, man. Let's see here. Okay, let's finish this.
because I know I have a life of trials and tribulations, and I know that this is important. This part of the story is important, whatever I make it. That's really all. I never thought I would be here. I never thought I would be talking and recording myself crying. It's not who I am. But I'm here. I'm at my lowest point. Well, I've been lower, actually, which is surprising. But I'm at a really big crossroad in my life, and I'm just here. And I'm thankful for that. It is Sunday, August 27th.
Now, guys, so
take it.
I think there was one more, but diseases here. Hold on.
My herpes test results came back and they were positive when I was 16 years old.
Disgusting.
Today I'm 24 and I'm here to tell you, if your herpes test results come back positive and you're freaking out, just reach out to me. You're gonna be okay.
Now she's a herp dirt coach.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
What's that on the side of her face? Scar?
A knife scar?
What is that?
Lewis with the $5 says, I don't know if I want to share this, then post a video confession on TikTok. Facts. Yeah, absolute facts, guys. Yeah.
But you know they did like 3 takes.
And I want my medication and I want my croutons, please.
It's true. Hold on, guys. Guys, okay. Baby deletion, right?
Yep.
Here we go. Look, guys.
Have an abortion with me. I was really torn about whether or not I was going to make this video.
Notice the stripper pole? Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Now, I think that's copyright music, but
Play the clown music.
Look.
But I think it's important. This is the video I was looking for. I was like, what's going to go on?
No bra because she's a 304. Look at this. So watch.
Stripper pole.
So look, she's like, I'm going to take the baby deletion pill. Yay. Look at that, guys.
But see how the stripper pole has like a train track thing around it for a child? See that shit? Look at the stripper pole.
There's a
See that thing?
Oh, jeez, wow.
Look at that, guys.
Nug
Look
Nug's
at that. Look at what a mess.
I had one of my buddies in the Navy. His wife's sister had so many ABs. The doctor told her, "I'm not doing it anymore. You're gonna have to find somebody else next time." He got 5.
Wow.
5.
Wow.
Her excuse for getting 5 was because having a baby was going to mess her figure up. So when she had the 6th one, when she got pregnant the 6th time, she went ahead and gave birth to it. And of course, guess who it was by? Nug. Yeah.
So
The guy was so worthless that he didn't have a job, and on top of that, he borrowed her sister's husband's car, took it to the hood, pulled the stereo out of it and the speakers out of it, sold them, and said that he got robbed. Said somebody broke his car and robbed him. But the dummy, when he broke the window, tried to make it look like a robbery, he didn't realize, hey, you idiot, all the glass is on the outside of the car. So that means that whoever broke this glass was sitting inside the car when they punched the window.
Yeah. What's funny is you see people saying, "Oh yeah,
well, that was worth the $250 at least."
Well, you know that it's an inside job. That if a person picks your door lock and then doesn't trash your house, they just go straight to where the money is.
Right. Yeah.
So guys, so
But
here's
she's had so many abortions that
baby deletions.
I'm sorry. Even the AB doctor grew a
Still, when they said,
what you're saying.
"Are you all right?"
He said, "I don't know if I can do this anymore."
Yeah, there was a girl my sister knew, and she had like 7 or 8 of them, and they're like, if you have another one, you probably won't be able to have kids.
I think that's the point, isn't it? That's the point.
I know, right?
Right.
I was trying to find.
I think they care about that part.
I knew a friend who knew a chick who had 9.
Ugh.
Which is it's just
she
insane.
took out a whole football team.
Yeah.
Dude, that is an entire basketball team.
Yeah, entire basketball team, entire baseball team.
I know women who have serious regrets from having just one later on in
Yeah.
life. I mean, it's something that happens like spiritually that they don't know yet at the time. That happens 10, 15 years later, and they're like, "Oh, it hits them." It's something about the killing aspect of it that they didn't think about at the time.
Than John
So
Wick.
if they did 4, 5 plus, man, that's like a whole army there.
Yeah, I think that they're so shallow it doesn't really affect them, to be honest.
Yeah, well,
it should.
They just cap and tell themselves that it doesn't mean anything, right? But guys, there's a lot of chicks that and they even go, baby deletion's not an easy process. There's a lot of mental health problems that come along with it. Well, and yet you're still fighting for a woman to have the right to do it. Here's the thing, guys: just don't have sex, don't do the behavior that could get you into the position of having a baby deletion.
I'll wrap it up.
It doesn't make any sense. But even require the guy to wrap it up, because that's still putting it on the guy, unless he decides to take it by force. It's up to the woman to say, look, you need to strap it. Guys, you know that condoms are the least effective form of birth control.
Yeah, IUD is pretty good.
If you counter in user error, condoms are only like 86% effective.
And the pill is only like 90.
But if you that's because of woman's user error. You know what I'm saying? How many times I forgot to take my pill? Please, right?
Yeah, but even if they don't forget, it still is like 96% or something. It's not 100%, even if they took it perfectly, which they won't.
But a condom's a backup method.
I think the female condom is actually more effective than the male condom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Guys, here you go. So Pearly Things had a live, and she had these two chicks where I was trying to find these two lives, but
that's Pearly?
Yeah.
Is she put on weight? Oh my god,
it's the sweater.
Okay.
All right, fine.
She's in Chicago. It's cold as all get out there. So.
Fine. They said, well, that doesn't work.
This is it.
The ones that are dumb will say, they'll say, oh, she's secretly hurting. It's secretly so hard for her. No.
So, guys, this is another thing that they've contributed to society. You know what I'm saying? Period.
Does not care.
That's baby.
I got an abortion for no good reason other than I simply was not ready to be a mother at that point in my life, nor did I really want to be a mother at that point in my life. And 2 years later, I have never for a single minute or even a single second regretted my decision. And sometimes I earnestly wonder if I'm alone in feeling this way, because every single story I've ever read about abortion involves some sort of justification or apology, even from the most liberal of women, like medical complications or financial issues or being in a really bad relationship. And every single one of these reasons is 100% valid. But what we never ever hear is a woman just saying, I didn't want to be a mom, and saying that without any apology to society or herself. I know in my guts that
the reason why is because they want to still keep the motherhood, this deified motherhood. They don't want to compromise the ability to have that, right? Because we've deified motherhood to the point where it's just ridiculous. Like, women are naturally made to have children, right? Like, this is why you see in other parts of the world, like, women still walk to the village and get water and do other things when they're pregnant. They don't get, like, they get special treatment and protection, but not this deification like in the West, right? And also, they don't want to just say that in the same way that a lot of chicks don't want to give the kids to the father who can take care of them better. It's their ego. They want to say, oh, well, the condom broke. I couldn't afford to always have some excuse other than I just don't want it. I don't want it.
Yeah,
I'm opting out. I'm a deadbeat. You know what I'm saying?
Like,
that's all.
They don't never talk about how they don't never consider. This is something I noticed amongst that narrative, right? Which you touched on, is did the father want the child? Did he have the resources to take care of the child?
Yeah.
So it's always I don't. It's regardless if he can take care of it or not. It's very much. I don't want to have the child. I'm not going to give the child life, even if I don't want. You can always adopt. You give it up for adoption or give it to the father. Because I actually know someone. Real quick, I know someone who actually wanted to be a father, but the woman didn't want to be the mother.
Yeah.
And I mean, desperately wanted. He's like, no, we got to keep the heat, but he couldn't. He doesn't have any agency, and the child that he went half on, and a woman held all the cards in deciding whether that child got life or death. And that's the main issue. Is that it takes two people to tango, but only one person has the ability to say live or die.
Well,
if they say die, and if they don't like the father for any reason, they can say, yeah, I know I can have the child, but I'd rather take care of it myself because I don't want you to get the satisfaction of raising a child that I don't want to have. And I don't want you, I just, it's something against the father or in that or it's selfish on their part. It's evil stuff, man.
My best friend, he found out that his college girlfriend, he found out like 7 or 8 years after the fact that his college girlfriend had got pregnant and then just took it out. He was crushed. It was like 7, 8 years later. He couldn't believe it. Right? And guys, so
how did he find out?
Huh?
How did he find out? Because that's a long time.
When he got divorced from his first wife and he was building up his money, his ex from college saw him, driving his Corvette and all the stuff that he was making money for. So she hit him up on Facebook, of course, because she saw he was getting that money. You know what I'm saying? And then she was like, "Oh yeah, by the way, we should get married and have kids because you got me pregnant once before." He's like, "Excuse me?" She's like, "Yeah, well, I felt like I had to have a baby to Allyship."
Oh.
And he kicked her out and hasn't talked to her since. Yeah.
That's
crazy, right? And another thing too is these girls, they get pregnant without even thinking of, is the guy gonna stick around? Does he want to be a father or not?
Yeah.
And they always call the guy a deadbeat when you're making the choice for him. Guys don't like our destiny being out of our own hands, you know?
That I'm not alone in feeling this way. I know that there are hundreds of thousands of women out there that made a very simple choice that was right for them and then never looked back. But they're silenced because of our culture of shame. And that leaves all of us who have been in this position feeling so lonely and misunderstood in an experience that is fundamentally incredibly universal. My hope in speaking out about this is that it will encourage other women to discard their shame and then break their silence, because the taboo of abortion will only disappear when we all collectively start treating it like the normal medical procedure that it is.
Okay.
Normal medical procedure.
Says the mentally ill woman.
Here we go. Look at this broad. Look at that.
Way down.
Silly Jedi.
No, I feel like transparency will actually.
In an
That's exactly what I would expect.
Is this any of your business? No.
But you're gonna tell us anyways.
Share this story?
Yeah, you're putting it on the internet.
Fingers. Look at those fingers.
Yeah.
Guys, look, and she's got a cross around her neck. Look at that.
This gets old at some point, don't it?
Shame. Shame. Shame.
Look at that.
No, I feel like
Sausage
transparency
links.
will actually help another woman, especially during this election season. I want you guys to know that I didn't have to have one. It wasn't medically necessary. It was literally my choice. I had full autonomy over my body, and I decided that I needed to have an abortion.
Her fingers look like sausage legs.
Yeah.
Conservatives.
I can hear the cholesterol in her voice from here.
Will see this and
Bacon
say,
grease oozing.
I'm so. She was really broken.
Yeah. That's what Pearl is saying is like, this new group of conservatives, instead of openly condemning baby deletion, go, a woman must have been coerced or mentally unwell to have a baby deletion. Instead of saying that they're actually making the choice. You know what I mean? Yeah.
For my ass, literally. I was couch surfing. I didn't have a stable home.
Couch surfing means 304.
You were having sex.
Yeah.
And you were having sex.
100%
Paying
pro-choice.
the rent.
Meaning
that
We call that a
what was right for me
hobosexual.
may not be right for somebody else, and I have no right to decide why somebody else in the same situation might decide to keep their child. Do I have to agree with it? No. But do I have to respect that decision? Yes. And I think it's actually insane that so many women are
chicks like
dog brush.
Like they spend so much time on their parents instead of on a treadmill. Because here's the thing: if this chick were to lose like 487 pounds, she wouldn't be a bad-looking chick. I'm just saying, right? But she's spending more time on her hair and her makeup instead of just doing some freaking jump squats and some running some stairs.
Run
like, how
instead of
hard
running
is
a trap.
this? So
are sitting out of this vote and deciding that I'm just not going to vote. What I have to say to those women, I hope that you decide to leave your rights at the door and don't expect.
And guys, here's another thing that these chicks talk about bodily autonomy, but they don't care about men's bodily autonomy at all. Men don't have
during the
bodily
cough
autonomy.
cough. They were like, "You better take the shot."
No. What did we all have to do when we were 18 years old?
Register for the draft.
Thank you very much. Guys,
that's
when we
great.
signed on that dotted line, through threat of actual jail and
No
financial
jobs.
repercussions, yes, we had to sign our butts away to the government. The government basically owns us. And people go, "What are the odds of you getting drafted? What are the odds of most women having babies?" Hallucinations. The majority of women don't have babies. Hallucinations. We are a lot more likely to be drafted than a lot of women are to have a baby, Delisha. What are you talking about? And guys, even then, does anyone still have their other part of their draft card? Anyone? Or did you sign up for it online or what? I mean, I'm too old. I had to do one. Guys, we have a physical reminder. Like, we actually have something we had to sign, physically put our names on, that destroyed our bodily autonomy. We don't have it. And then these chicks just can't even empathize. I mean, have any empathy for us. Well, but you'll probably never get drafted. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. We have no choice.
Tell that to the 50,000 that died in Vietnam.
Thank you very much.
They didn't expect to be drafted. It just happened. Boom. Snap your fingers. Now time to go to the tunnels. Just that.
Yeah, but the likelihood of it, that's what the guys over there near Russia said, right?
Yeah.
They said the same thing.
Yeah, they did.
And guys, they can't even have, they're demons, man. They can't even have any type of sympathy for us at all. Because if they're out there marching,
pawns to them, basically.
Thank you. Pack mules. That's all we are.
Disposable.
Look.
You're born in this country, you go fight for this country because you're getting the benefits of this country. And in one way, I don't disagree. It's like, yeah, we get the benefits of being, we're living under infrastructure. We got clean water. So that's the price we have to pay. We may or may not go to war. So what price are they paying exactly?
Yes. I think either we should all get drafted, men and women, or none of us. I think that they should draft chicks to automatic support roles. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Period.
At least nursing, something.
Yeah, support roles. Nursing, logistics.
Remember, during the cough, like, we're all in this together. How come nothing else?
Yeah.
So.
Except we weren't.
Yeah.
Well, the one thing that I can say about it though is this, guys. There's a guy that I know who didn't comply, right? He didn't comply. He just didn't leave the house until all of the sanctions were lifted. But his principles were he went and found a job where they didn't require him to, and then he just didn't engage.
Yeah.
The Amish didn't have to. It's like how far are you willing to go for your principles? And I have a friend that said, I will not. And don't say the name of the thing or any of that, please. Don't say the name of the virus or anything. What I'm saying is, I know a guy who I admire the fact that he stood 10 toes, and he lived in New York too. He couldn't go anywhere. He couldn't go to restaurants. He couldn't go to bars. He could only go to certain stores, whatever. But he said, I'm not going to do it. And the only people I know that do that are men. who have that type of principles are men and women who listen to men. But the moment that you get women scared, all of a sudden, man, they'll take on anything, you know.
And a couple of 304s, they're like, "Oh, I just got the treatment." We'll say,
okay.
So I could go to a concert or a festival. So it's like you sold out your body autonomy for that to go to like some concert or festival.
For
a ton of
for $8,000 friggin' Taylor Swift tickets.
Yeah, and a ton of weak men, in my opinion, followed suit because their wife told them to do it and stuff.
What I'm saying is,
but they didn't want to do it themselves.
Is if you make the choice to, as long as it's your choice to do it, because guys, I'm all about choice. If you feel like you made the informed choice to do so, fine. If you didn't, fine. That's fine. I'm all about choice. I'm not the morality police, right? What I'm saying is, if you felt like it was the right thing to do, fine. But we aren't the type of guys, unless it's super duper simp favorite, like your wife dragged you by the ear, kicking and screaming. Come on, man. You know. So,
body or any other choice for that matter. Once again, I am pro-choice, and I believe in a democracy. So while I may not agree with who you decide,
shut up. I can't. Guys.
Yeah.
I can't.
Believe in a democracy.
Democratic Republic.
Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, we have a. Now, guys, here we go. Now, guys, the last thing that we're gonna touch on, right? The last thing that we're gonna touch on. Where is it? Is hold on. Let's start here. Hold on. Hold on. Sorry, guys. Give me one second here. Hold on.
Is this supposed to be another contribution?
Yeah. Hold on.
Wait, what? Also, just so happens that man who have bad.
Hold on. Wait. Where are we? Where are we?
Whoa, whose logic is this? I don't pay for no date.
Who are in the closet? Happy Women's Day.
No,
Today I'm specifically celebrating you. To all the trans women out there who are in the closet, Happy Women's Day. Today I'm specifically celebrating you because you are women, even if nobody else knows it yet.
Yeah.
See you. Happy Women's Day.
Shut up.
There you go, guys. This is what
this guy's like changing my body by like looking at him.
This is what women have done, right? What these 304s have contributed, because us men are not about this. Shouting from this guy, WTF is this? Look at this, guys. Right? Guys, look at this.
Okay, y'all. Real quick.
Whoa. Bro.
I'm coming off the subway today, right?
Literally. Right? Literally.
I'm not here to talk about my transition. I'm here to kick some ass.
And I'm coming off the subway. I'm looking for my Lyft driver.
Scary.
Long story short, I wound up getting into it
Looks
with
like
my
a
Lyft
woman.
driver. Had to get another ride. So as I'm outside,
Listen to that
like,
voice.
I'm disheveled, I'm freaking flipping out. I'm just like angry. I'm a hot mess, right? So
You're a hot mess, all right.
an older man. I say he was probably like 50, 60s, and he's probably like mid 60s. Okay, so he sees me. He's like, "Hey, what's wrong, man? I'm like, what's going on? Like, you look beautiful to be flipping out over." You know, so he like, God got you. Like, whatever you going through, just pray about it. Do you want to pray right now? And I'm like, I paused for a minute. I'm like, I don't know about really praying with people, because for one, I don't like touching people's hands and shit like that. But I'm like, all right, I'm a believer, so I'm gonna go ahead and do it.
The lie detector determined that was a lie.
A believer in what?
Yeah.
So I go over.
Yo, John Carlos says this looks like
Popeye.
One of Popeye's broads from Blood In, Blood Out. Cinderella. Get yourself a fella.
Me and the man, we praying or whatever. He was like, you know, praying over me or whatever. He asked me, will I accept Jesus Christ as my savior? I'm like, I already did that, sir. Like, you not saving nobody over here in my mind. But you know, after we finished praying or whatever, he was like, yeah, whatever it is, you know, just know that it's going to be okay. Then he starts to like talk my head off because of course he's an older guy, so they like to really fucking talk. So he starts to talk about, you know, how he's a past. So he just then starts to proceed to talk about the election. So as he's talking about the election, he's like, you know, I'm Christian, so I don't really pray, I don't really vote, and I don't do none of that. I don't participate in none of that because it goes against my religion. And the other one is for homosexuals, and you know, I don't. That's against what I believe in. You know, they trying to let these homosexuals go rampant and all of this, and the trans, and started just going on. Right? As if I was going to agree with him, right? And so I'm like, okay. And then that's when I just go ahead and I turn the hell around, like, all right, that's enough.
Hold on, guys.
Right? And
I'll be
then
right back.
as he proceeds to walk away, he then turns around and says to me, you have a good day, ma'am. Stay blessed. You look beautiful. Sir, you just finished holding hands, praying, freaking carried on a whole damn 5-minute conversation with the same thing that you said that you didn't like. Y'all, like, I cannot make this shit up. What did we just learn from just watching this, from hearing this fucking story? That people who judge what they don't know. People are afraid of what they don't know.
No, it's people who are
You
deceived.
feel some type of way about them people, and them people, us, we're him.
But she does kind of look like a chick, to be honest, to me.
I was about to say the same.
Seen a goddamn woman that was disgruntled, that just was not feeling it.
Yeah, and she should appreciate the guy actually just being like actually a pretty good guy.
Let me just help her out because she's clearly not feeling it. Let me just speak a word into her life. You see me as a complete human being.
This person's from Baltimore.
Oh,
you can tell. Human, D. That Baltimore accent.
A regular
Baltimorean.
She's not.
Yet, if I would have told you what I was, for one, you would have gagged. And then you would have proceeded to change your whole perception about me. Just because I told you something that's not even your business, that has nothing to do with the situation.
Okay, so this is where it is. And then guys, watch.
I don't think she's wrong about that. Though.
But she doesn't get that she was deceiving him.
And herself.
Yeah, but
J-O-T, human beating. Guys, okay, now here we go. Watch. Here we go. You guys remember I showed you that one, Julie Bendel, the old school feminist, that was like getting in trouble because she was against transformers. Here's another one.
Is it not possible, in your view, for somebody who was a man to become, as they would describe it, a woman?
No, you can't change sex. It's not biologically possible.
No, but I didn't ask you about sex. I asked you about whether they could become a woman.
Womanhood, I would say, is entirely sensibly predicated on sex. There's no other good way of doing it.
There you go.
Beautiful.
So now they are fighting it out, guys, right?
Ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble!
Guys,
but they also let all the men take the hits, like Jordan Peterson's and all that later.
They blame us.
Yeah.
They
blame
blame
took
us.
the hits in the beginning.
Yes, they are the ones that voted for this stuff, or they are the ones who set this up. This is one of the major contributions, and I'll combine this with wokeism for time. Women invented wokeism. This only God, kid and judge, all traditionalism's out, all definitions are out. The people who benefit the most from a civilized world, The people who are the most privileged cannot be the ones that are dictating law and norms because they don't have any practical experience with hardship or strife. You know what I mean? And now we're letting the inmates run the asylum.
And there are lots of people who say that's an extreme view.
If you let me explain my reasoning.
But there are lots of people who say that's an extreme view.
Well, of course they do, but if you will
No,
let me
but
explain my
are they
reasoning,
extreme?
biology is the thing that affects our bodily performance in sport, that affects our chances of being sexually assaulted, that affects
But I'm
medical
conceding
treatment.
all of that. I'm conceding all
Well,
of that.
then, so what's the word for that? Adult human female woman, I'm afraid.
So if a trans...
Yep, and now they even say that the ultimate form of misogyny is dudes coming into their spaces. So us, it always comes down to blaming us men, you know?
Person who transitions and legally becomes a woman wants to be described as a woman.
I'll describe them as a woman for certain limited
But I see the
purposes,
thing
but
is,
there's
you see-
got to be limits because...
See, us men, we don't. Like real men won't say that this, oh yeah, this was Stephanie, who's now Steve. He's a man. Nope. A lot of us, we gauntlets are thrown, battle lines are drawn.
This is where we hold them. This is where we fight.
This is one of the best ones.
Straight up, dude. So we aren't playing. And guys, this is women's fault.
Yeah.
Right here, more than anything that I talked about, this is their fault because this is this talk about blowing up in their face, right? This is an exact
All that allyship crap.
Yes. Oh, we're getting here. Oh, here we go.
But
Matter of fact, let's go. Here we go.
Part of why that's powerful is because they want you to like simp your own reality, where
Yes,
you just say
thank
like
you.
that's basically what they're doing
Here
instead
we
of
go.
you holding your own frame.
And all of
what
its
you believe.
virtue signaling, right? Oh, and guys, this is the having bastard kids thing too. Watch. This is what they wanted to watch.
I'm about to lose everything. I've worked so hard to get to where I am. I got sober. I got
Yeah, you have kids. You should.
job. I got a place to stay.
I got
a car, and I already lost my car.
Some people are really fucking stupid.
And now I'm about to lose the place that we're living in.
I got big glasses.
And I trust God so much.
There it is. There it is. We knew it. We knew it, right, guys? We knew it. Look at that. Look at that. Guys, if a mixed race kid comes walking by, I'm gonna lose it. I'm gonna lose it, dude. Yo, did you guys see when Showtime reacted to my single mom's video? And I was like, yo, guys, I bet you $1,000 her kids are mixed. And then a little mixed kid walked on there. I was like, aha! I said, aha! Yo, and all these chicks in his comments, I can't believe you're laughing at that. How dare you? You're guys. Here's the guys. We get the joke, right? Because it's funny. Because guys, Nug knows no bounds, right? Nug knows no bounds. These chicks will always try and find the most irresponsible guy out there.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I'm telling you, look, I am black. Joe is black. Guys, we can tell you, Nug will smash anything wrong. That's just the way it works. Raised by a single mom, measures his manhood by spraying up any walls he can find. That's just the way it works. Because every stereotype has some truth to it. And guys, it doesn't bother me because I don't fit that stereotype. That's not me. You know what I'm saying? At all. Whereas chicks, if you stereotype chicks, you talk about single moms, chicks that aren't single moms, right? They'll come after you. They say,
How dare you?
You don't have kids. I don't care. You can't talk about women. Us men, we accept every single negative stereotype about men because some of them are actually true. You know.
Yeah.
So
Even black men. Even about
What
us.
am I gonna do?
What am I gonna do?
If I lose this place,
Shut up.
I don't know what I'm gonna do. Like, I want to give up so bad
You gotta
right
move
now.
out. You gotta move. You gotta go, man.
that, dude.
You got to move out. Rent is due. What you mean?
Okay.
You don't
Now, guys, someone has said something about allyship, right? Here we go.
To all my trans sisters, remember to ask your girlfriends
Transition.
for help or support in specific areas. Now, when you came out, you might have told them that you're going to need their support, but they might have been so consumed in their own thoughts, processing the
Just a woman?
information that you're giving them as you're coming out. So they're trying.
At this point, I don't know.
I don't know either.
Like I want to say she looks attractive, but I'm scared.
She might have a huge hog down there.
Yeah. Who knows, man?
And love you and accept you in that moment. So as you continue down your journey, remember to reach out to them and say, hey, can you help me with the eyeliner, with the mascara, with the blush? Can you take me shopping? Can you include me in some spaces where females usually go? Can you take me to get my nails done? You know, stuff like that. Let them know specifically what they could be doing to support you on your journey. Give them the chance to be there for you.
See? It's white chicks. Guys, put
They're
a
the worst.
1 in the chat if you agree with me. Madeline says no thanks.
And this is a middle class suburban white chick.
Yes, put a 1.
Yep.
Thank you. If
Yep.
if you agree, this is a upper middle class,
Yep.
middle class, college educated white chick who wants to lecture the
Save
rest
the
of you
world.
white people. Yeah, and awful. Yep.
awful.
Awful. Yes. What is it?
Save the world.
Yep. Go on, guys. Yeah.
They're better than all of us.
Yep. They just want to lecture, especially all you.
Well, they know better than you.
Cisgendered hetero white men, right?
You know how
They
I
hate
know
white
Here we
men
go.
more.
Here we go. There you go.
cis hetero people need to do a better job of being allies to the trans community, besides the obvious. Because cis queer people need to do a better job of being allies to the trans community. And if you're thinking,
What? Wait.
What?
Cis queer
I'm so
people. What?
got
Who
hot.
are we
Wait.
fighting here?
What's a cis queer person?
I'm so confused.
Fighting
I don't know
Optimus Prime.
what's going on, man.
actually, we're all queer. We should all already be allies to each other. Well, you'd be right, but that just isn't the case now, is it? Now, I'm no stranger to turfy behavior in the queer community, but I would say it was less prevalent in the queer spaces that I was in back in California. Now that I'm trying to make new queer friends in Texas, it's giving different, which is not to say I haven't met and connected with some very cool ass people, but I'm still definitely in the building and growing stage. And in the spirit of putting myself out there, I signed up for a sapphic dating and friendship building app. And when I tell you, I just was not prepared for the number of women who had things like real women only in their...
Because they're lesbians. Can you imagine? Guys, here's the thing. If there's one thing that I've learned living in Seattle,
Lesbians.
they are the most like hardcore, leave us alone, like insulated
OG
group.
red lesbian.
Like, you know all about flaming,
Gay dudes.
Yeah. Those types of dudes. All those
Those are
they're just
rich,
out there.
coastal rich gay.
Yeah.
types,
You could like there are bars or whatever, but the lesbian bars, the only women allowed. I guess they have a very insulated culture.
Yeah.
They hate men. It's like a requirement, right? Like. So now all of a sudden they're being told that if you don't want transformers around, then you want a real
Lesbians.
Look at that. So they're pissed off. And guys, that's another war that's going on. That's why all of the lesbian bars are closing down. It's just they're saying no males, none. And then of course the freaking transformers, right? They get all mad and say,
how dare you?
and next thing you know, the bar gets shut down. So guys, in a way, I guess we are winning, and that men are just kind of like taking over again.
That's a shame.
In a way.
You know what I'm saying? But
in
guys,
a roundabout
this is
way.
their fault. This is their fault.
They're eating each other. They're eating each other.
Every time that a transformer wins a sporting competition, every time a transformer wins a beauty pageant or whatever, it shows once again, guys, men are just better at everything than women are. We've been saying this for years.
We're winning regardless.
We're
in the dress,
winning, you know what I'm saying? So,
whether we're wearing fleece or dress, it doesn't matter.
Let them destroy themselves.
Yeah. This is not our, and of course, we need you male allies to stand up. No.
Piss off.
No.
Yeah.
Because Chris Mike, he had a video where
they won a bunch organic carpet.
He had a short where he was saying, "Look, I don't care about the Riley Gaines thing. You know, you want us to try and you guys let them in your sports in the first place, and now you want us to help? No. So
in their bios, because girly pop. Excuse me. Now, if you have dating preferences for different gender identities or body parts, let's say, that's up to you. I'm well aware that people can be averse to things for a multitude of reasons. So you may just not be physically compatible with some folks. But using phrases like real women isn't giving that, it's giving transphobic.
please, there it is, guys. See, this is only women do this. Only women and simps. And guys, here's the thing: you can. This is why women shouldn't run anything, because this is thought police. This is thought.
Yeah.
Yep.
She
Guys.
wants women to simp.
Yeah, guys.
No.
if you're like I've never ever gotten mad if I was on a dating app and I messaged a chick and she said, "Oh, I don't date black dudes." What am I gonna get mad at that for? That's her preference. That's whatever. In the same way that, like, look, I don't date B dubs. I don't. I avoid them like the plague. Right? if there's the one place that you can have the freedom to have your own preference, it's in your bedroom. But these knuckleheads want to thought police that and say you can't bully someone into being attracted to you.
Yeah.
Because who started that? B dubs, right? Come on, man. And hey, like I said, Henry, Joe, so they're all swirlers now. They're all actually white. You white dudes, man, they're all yours.
Get to the chopper.
That's fine.
Guys, guys, anything else about these modern women's contributions?
Wow. Yeah, we've covered a
so
lot.
Vast.
Guys, this has been like one of the best lives I've ever had. So, guys, thanks all you guys for friggin'. I told you guys we're gonna get into the nitty gritty. So, guys, thanks for that.
Well, I will say this. I don't quite understand how. Maybe it's just me, but it's something I noticed about you. Your stutter doesn't exist when you go into some accent for some reason.
Yeah, I don't know why. It's a thing where I think it's because
it's a good point.
I'm concentrating, but it gets worse when I read out loud, or if I'm really tired, or if I'm just completely trashed, you know. But I think when I do an accent, it's because I'm actually focusing on my speech more, you know. So believe it or not, because there's certain times of the year it actually comes out more, and I actually read that for a lot of people it's usually in the fall and in the winter.
It's vitamin D related, maybe.
I think it's a barometric pressure thing, because I have migraines and they happen during the in the fall. You know what I'm saying? They get really, really, really bad. So I think that's a neurological thing, you know? So, but guys, let's switch gears here, guys. And we'll have to have a part 2, you know? And, yeah. And guys, wait till you see on Thursday, guys. We have a live stream, dude, the worst wife ever. We're going to go through this chick's TikToks. Oh, my gosh. Guys, this chick is the worst. The worst. Oh my gosh. But here we go, guys. Let's go to the airport really fast.
On November 2nd, 2022, the Tampa Airport Police Department was called to the scene at the airport for reports of a disorderly couple causing an issue at the airport. The following shows the body.
We've seen this one, guys. I remember this dumpy bastard right here. I remember this guy.
Samoan.
I don't know what to do about my kids.
So you're not gonna, whenever you get there, they're most likely not gonna stuff. You're gonna probably be able to bond out when you get
On May 28th, 2024, officers responded to a leasing office after an employee threatened the manager and became unruly.
Of course she did, right? Of course.
She's worried about her termination.
Isn't it crazy, guys? You have all right, guys. I love me some TGI Fridays. I love it. But the one near me, let's just say it was so ghetto that on Fridays and Saturdays,
Stay the hell away.
they had a DJ in the bar area, and there was always fights and drunks, and most of the staff was black. And you guys know that if you walk up and the hostess has got the eyelashes and her phone,
just leave.
I would go in there with my friends, and she'd be like, "What you want?" It's like, "A table." What? You're a hostess. We're in a restaurant. And then you would go there on a Friday, and the bar has DJ. You can't hear anything because it's right? And then all the waitresses are all trying to talk to all the guys at the bar to get extra tips, and you're not getting any service.
Yep.
Like, dude, I'm sitting there with 5 of my friends. We all ordered food. We spent more than that one guy at the bar, and you're ignoring us for him. It's terrible. Yeah. So, and then, of course, because I had to go to the IHOP once because I was driving home, and IHOP was like the only thing open. That bar had just let out, and there was friggin' Hellcats doing friggin' donuts in the parking lot of the Fridays. Like, come on, man. What are you doing? Why? Why?
What's going on?
It wasn't necessary. Miss April,
What's going on? You know what, guys? It takes this whole time for them to arrest her. So hold on. I gotta find another one. Hold on. Okay, here we go.
Put it down. No. Don't touch me. I'm finna check if I want to. Don't finna touch.
Wait a minute. I think we've seen this one. Rajai, have we seen this one? With this chick? With the big girl? Yes. There's no way that I can forget this. See, these different channels.
She's 20 years old, too, it
They
says?
just repost them. Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Let's see.
I want a white police officer up here.
I had a pretty good one that I put on.
Listen to this, guys.
I want a white police officer up here because they're
I want a white police officer because they're prejudice. All right, Trailer Park Tammy.
2023, officers respond.
Gal Cannon, what's up, man? Look at that. What's up, man? Long time no see, man. Good to see you, buddy.
Responded to a bar after a woman who had been denied entry forcibly made her way inside.
Look at that.
Okay, let's go.
Oh, you got Officer Keisha versus Trailer Park Tammy. Let's go.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble.
Okay, let's go.
Okay. You're not gonna leave?
I ain't going. All right, listen, the business wants you to leave. I'll punch you in the face.
Oh, wow.
I'll punch you in the face, man.
Not taking you. They're just making you outside. I'm not gonna take.
Where is this?
You ain't gonna catch me. I'm sorry.
Just
I ain't done nothing. I'm so sorry. I ain't done nothing. They just let me on River Street.
This is a different one.
They just let me in on River Street. I'll get you
about 2 seconds before we grab her.
What a mess. Officer Keisha's ass. Oh, this is in Savannah, Georgia. Michael says, do you know anyone who's an old head who dresses like they're 40? No, but I told you guys that. My nephew's dad, he's like 56, and he dresses like he's in a Nelly video.
Nelly one, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Straight up, dude. This City High remix here. Look at that. Like a child. Look at this guy laugh. Let's go.
We don't want them fighting it out here, okay? You're just gonna have to discuss.
Uh-oh. Don't do that.
It's time.
I'm not gonna tell you again. I'm not gonna tell you again. Wait, hold on. Have a seat.
There she got them all.
She's not going in.
What a mess.
Calm down. Put her in custody. Calm down. Please over there.
White trash.
Have a seat.
Okay. Mama, it's okay. That's all right.
Now,
Okay.
you got two options.
That's all
All
right.
right, you've been very patient with you tonight. Hold on, back up, man. Just back up. Back up. Sit down. Sit down. Sit down. All right, you have two options right now. Okay? Option number one, you go to jail for disorderly conduct and drunk in public, okay? Second.
Look at how out of breath the ponytail patrol is. You know what I mean? She's God damn. Oh, boy. Woo!
Sweating rib meat.
Second option is somebody can grab a car and we can take you home.
It's okay.
Where is my mother? We just need a taxi. You need a taxi? Okay.
How do we call a taxi?
Y'all better fix my mother hand over my ears.
We need a taxi.
And I might be pissing my pants. Because you're going to sit here until a vehicle comes and you can leave.
I tried to go in there and pee. I tried to use the bathroom, not even the alcohol.
This is
Not even the alcohol. You wouldn't let me in there.
I didn't let you do anything.
I know you didn't. I know you didn't because I'm white. Because I'm white. That's all. She's got paid. Because I'm white. Because I'm white.
Man, this is a private business. They have the right to refuse service. It has nothing to do with color.
Because I'm white.
There's a whole bunch of... I really would like a vehicle to come and you guys can go home.
I just need a taxi. I'm not even sell me her drink. I swear.
Do me a favor. Can you back
She's gonna be coming.
Don't let me go. No, let me go. Y'all kiss my ass.
You got somebody on?
No, I ain't got shit. Put me up. Take me to jail.
Sit down and calm down.
Sit down.
Sit down and calm down.
Take me to jail.
Sit down and calm down.
It's because I'm white. Y'all want to fuck me.
It's because I'm white, you motherfuckers.
Because y'all
Because you're stupid.
That's all it is. What is your password so I can tell your ID?
Stupid.
I want a white person over here. It's not
Look at this guy.
This guy's saying, "Shut up."
You better shut up.
They're prejudiced. They're prejudiced.
Juneteenth.
Back up.
They're trying to lock me out because I'm white.
He died. That's how you guys did. That's how he died. Juneteenth. So this is how this person died. So you're being recorded. Juneteenth. Yeah.
You wouldn't let me go to the bathroom. You're prejudiced.
You can't use the bathroom if you're like touching.
I'm not going to tell you again to sit down.
Sit down.
Sit down. Sit down. No, ask the people at Wet Willie's on River Street. They just let me in on River Street. But do you see where I'm coming from? I was thinking, okay, well, they let me in. They're going to let me in here. It's the same. It's the same.
And relax.
It is the same. You're prejudiced. You're prejudiced. There was no police officers at the door when I got there.
You want to go to the hotel?
No. I want them to take me to jail. Get these handcuffs off of me.
We are.
Now. Take me to jail in your car. You're a woman. Take me to jail in your car and get these handcuffs off of me. I know. I want you to go home too because you're prejudiced. I want you to go home because you're not doing your job.
I'm so sorry.
Well, no, I'll need her to get into a vehicle. I'm not letting her walk away from me.
I ain't. No, she don't have to. I don't have to. I'm 44 years old. I'm older than you.
That's a rough 44, dude. Look at that.
You're as old as my daughter. You are as old as my daughter. You are 40. I'm 44 years old. I'm old enough to be your mama.
She's gonna go to jail.
For what?
For criminal trespass.
Okay, let's go.
Simple assault.
Well, what are you waiting on? I gotta pee.
Hush, Mama.
I need to pee and change my clothes.
She just.
Okay, but I got to pee. Okay, let's go. What are you waiting on?
Yeah, well, it's too late for that.
What are
Because
you
we
waiting
asked her
on?
to leave.
What are you
She
waiting on?
refused to leave. You even
What
had
are
to
you waiting on?
drag her.
What are you waiting on?
I'm waiting on my supervisor so he can come
Okay,
take her
well,
away.
where's you? She's literally. I peed all over me. Look, I got piss all over me. That's all. I was literally. Look, y'all feel my
everybody
piss.
just back
I got
up. The door
piss all over me. I smell like piss. I said, let me get you. I know it is because you're prejudiced.
Just hush.
Okay?
The daughter's smarter than the mother.
Just hush, Mom.
Just hush, mama. Just hush. I know you and Daddy are siblings, but just hush.
That's right.
Let me tell you what you did wrong.
I'm listening.
The business, the guy who works at the front door, not us. He refused you to come in because you had no ID.
She had her
Listen,
ID.
she does not have a physical copy, which means that they cannot let you in because they will be fine. You're not listening. You're talking over them.
No, I'm not.
Okay?
I'm listening.
They cannot let
Guys, okay, I want everyone in this everyone in this chat. How many more minutes do you think before she drops the N-bomb, okay?
Yeah, I was thinking the same
We're at
thing.
7 minutes, guys, or 7
And
minutes
she's
in.
using the hard R on it, too.
Yeah, come on, dude. I mean, she has got it locked and ready to...
Yeah. I was thinking the same thing I was going to say.
You know it.
let you in at this location without a physical ID. That's why the police are here, because of underage drinking. They told her she could not come in, and she forced her way in.
I understand, man.
That doesn't matter. She's an adult.
Listen
the
to my
daddy
point,
told you
though.
to come on multiple times and you refused to leave.
But listen to my
Then when you
point.
came out here, you tried to fight a police officer. That's why. Yes, you did. It's on my camera. That's why I went hands on. That's why you're in handcuffs.
Guys, look at this. Both of them, 10 toes down, hand to God, will lie.
Yeah.
How much you want to bet that these knuckleheads are in church every Sunday, right?
Ain't just B-dubs.
Right?
Ain't just B-dubs.
Hands down. 10 toes to God lie. Both of them are lying. And they know for a fact. Come on, man.
You try to fight a police officer. Now guess what?
She was trying to push
Now guess what?
Now
Now guess what? Now guess what? Now guess what? You're not listening. You're not listening.
Okay.
You're not listening.
Okay.
That is your fault. Not ours.
She
We
knows
told
that.
you to leave.
She knows
Now this is
that.
why you're in the situation
She
you're in.
just had to pee.
Okay?
Okay.
So now I got to get my supervisor on because I had to put you against the wall and put you in handcuffs because you were getting ready to attack my officer. And I don't like that.
She don't fight.
Okay? She might not be a fighter, but she took a presumptive stance.
Yes, that's
All right?
right.
Okay then.
But listen,
So
my
as long as we're
point.
squared away.
I just went to the same. The reason why. Okay, you're not listening to me. You're not listening.
The reason why you
Okay,
do
look at me when I'm talking.
Okay.
Just like I did with you, same respect.
Okay.
I just went to River Street and they let me in with that ID.
But listen.
It's the reason why. But you're right.
So you're snitching on the bar that actually served you. Okay, smart move.
I don't get why some of these women never have their ID. Like, what else
Yeah,
are
how do
you
you go out in
doing
the
with your
world?
ID besides
Because
not
they don't
having
need
on
it.
you to use it?
Because they don't need it. They don't have a credit card. They don't have an ID because simps will let them into the bar and simps will buy them drinks. You know what I'm saying? That's
True.
why. And even as old and goofy looking as this broad is, right? There's still guys that are out there probably trying to buy her drinks. Make that.
She's
and
got big cans.
How she has this hat on to kind of hide those crow's feet.
Yeah.
Those wrinkles. You know what I mean?
Down the street might not be the same McDonald's that you come to. There's different rules.
You're right. Yeah. But you didn't have to be so forceful. Why did they let me in there and you couldn't?
I didn't be
because you
forceful
were
with
being
you.
prejudiced towards me.
Ma'am, I asked you like 6 times to just leave. I even let your family teach you to leave.
Yes, and the reason why I'm being ugly towards you is because you wouldn't let me in the pool.
I did not refuse that.
It wasn't the door.
It wasn't me. I wasn't at the door.
Because
you came
inside
and
they wanted you
to
Well, I apologize, y'all. Like, I really do. And I paid all of my
the guy at the door. He's the one that
all the way down. Because I respect any law enforcement or anything like that. Like I
You've been had. You've been took. You've been hoodwinked. Bamboozled. Led astray. Run amok.
Yeah, she's like, yeah, I respect law enforcement. Yeah, please.
Sure.
really do. I'm not prejudiced. And there's
No, you're just stupid.
prejudice to me.
It's not right. I told y'all not to come up here.
I don't give a I'm coming up here. Yeah, they shouldn't be being prejudiced. There's 3 black men right there and a black woman right here. They're not. They're prejudiced. Somebody get somebody white up here. I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding. I want somebody who is going to be. I don't care. I want the police department. Is there anybody white on the police department? Police and chief.
Anybody white on the police
Okay, well, I want a white police officer up here because they're prejudiced.
Yeah, I did because you
tried to hurt me.
You're that.
No, he don't accept my ID. He don't accept my ID. He knows. I don't want to go to jail and get an attorney.
We're trying to get
They
out
hurt
of
my
here.
neck and stuff.
We're trying to get out of here. Shut up.
And they pushed me against the wall and hurt me and injured me.
Do you need EMS?
Yes, I do. Call them. That's why you're a police officer, so y'all get revenge on people. Like, I ain't even no police officer trying to get something against no white people or a black person or whatever. Because I love everybody. And they're trying to beat me down with stuff and the baton and everything else in that bar. Well, they should push me against the wall.
Shut up.
Yeah.
Do you want me to drive you to Memorial and we don't have to have a bill? No. I'll take you right now.
Every time, guys, they have to go to the hospital.
Yep.
Because they think that she, that it's going to stop them from going to jail.
No problem. Sorry this had to happen. No problem. Sorry.
This guy laughing, the guy in the yellow.
This had to happen. You can follow up the EMS.
It's a damn shame I run into my dog with the bullshit.
So now we got to go write a report.
You blaming me? I didn't do nothing.
I didn't blame you. I'm just saying.
The woman was charged with disorderly conduct, criminal trespassing, public intoxication, and obstruction. Share your thoughts below and remember to like and subscribe for more videos.
Damn. But all right, you guys, we'll shut this bad boy down. Guys, we got an absolute banger on Tuesday, man. So, guys, make sure to tune in. I just dropped the video, guys. Check that. Head out. This 18-year-old, she's already homeless and delusional. You know what I'm saying? Guys, she is the, like, archetype of a modern 304. But Snowboard Henry, thanks for calling. Guys, let me check the likes.
Good show, AJ.
Guys, we have 130 likes, basically, all round up. Guys, I really, really appreciate it. I think the max, we were at like 140 people at one point. So, guys, these lives are going to keep getting bigger and bigger. And, guys, remember, I think one day it's just going to be like, and we'll have like 600 people in here watch.
Yeah,
you know?
I think so, too.
So, guys, all you guys that are mods, anytime you guys see any foolishness, we haven't really had any, right? But just make sure to stay vigilant because I try and monitor the chat. And guys, also in the Discord, So we're lucky to not have any foolishness yet. You know what I'm saying? But make sure any of you guys that are mods in the Discord, just monitor the Discord. I try to, obviously, but I think that as the channel gets bigger, we're gonna need more and more people to look at the. And guys, I am on Twitter now. I'm posting stuff on Twitter. Let me get my Twitter up, guys.
Are there limitations on what you can say and do on Discord? Do you have?
No, you can say whatever you want. Okay. No. Discord's our private server. You know what I mean? So, but guys, here.
That's kind of what I thought.
Oops. Hold on. How do I post a link to my? Hold on. I'm still getting used to. Here, guys, follow me on Twitter. Did this work? Is this the right?
You can post it to the
Hold
on Discord too.
Oh wait, no, that's for YouTube. Hold on, guys. Let me try my Twitter. Hold on. How do I get to? Here it is. Guys, go and follow me on Twitter, guys. And I will, guys. I'm gonna find a way to utilize Twitter. I also post like articles and stuff that I find. I put them in the Discord, but just random stuff that I find, I also throw on Twitter, and I also put my videos here too. So make sure to like them over here too. I'm gonna find better ways to utilize Twitter, and maybe we could even like dual stream on YouTube. Oh really? Hold on, Rage. I said we had someone that was imitating another. Oh. I didn't know that. But yeah, guys, so we could probably even do we can dual stream on YouTube and Twitter. That might be something we can try.
Yeah.
And yeah, plus guys, there's like tons of other things that I want to post on YouTube, but I can't. So I find a lot of like fights and girls beating the crap out of each other and all that other stuff, you know. So I usually will put that over on Twitter. So. But cool. All right, you guys. Appreciate you guys.
See you guys.
Tuesday. Talk to you guys.
See you next Tuesday.
Right? I see what he did there.
Yeah. It's a woman's joke.
Have a good one, guys.
See ya.
Peace.